Next week, you're going to be bombarded with Christmas episodes of every podcast you can think of. Christmas, 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 all next week. I'm already sick of Christmas music. I'm already sick of the decorations. The only thing I'm not sick of is the joy that's going to be on my friends and family's face when we get together and we open presents, we all get drunk together, watch football, and enjoy the holiday. So this week, Loki and Jabroni Show thought, let's bring you our Christmas episode 1 week early. And we have a special guest just for you. Here we go. Sit back, plug in, drink up. It's the Loki and Jabroni Show.
All right, everybody, welcome to 7 o'clock news. I am, as always, Chesty Wondertits.
Chesty McWonderlust.
Chesty McWonderlust. And with Obi...
Someone's drunk.
You didn't have to go and tell him, producer. Thanks. Over here I have, as always, Jabroni. Loki is out on location. We will be back to him soon. I really just want to say he on location. I sent that man to get me
He's
something
on location.
He's on location.
He's on alcohol location.
And I have to say, Chesty, it is wonderful to have you here.
Why, thank you. Thank you. I thought I'd drop some fake news with you.
Absolutely. It is. I got to tell you.
I got my tiny hands ready.
It is.
You know, I have to say that notice you got today was actually about me. I'm filing suit against you for all those sexual harassment things you've put me through over the years. I figure next on my list is Al Roker.
Al Roker?
Yes.
I seen him.
That black man likes my ass.
I'm already triggered. Hashtag me too, you too, and him too.
Shh. No one's supposed to know about that.
What's the news, Chesty? Talk to me, man.
The news is this. I like to drink. I mean, wait, I wasn't supposed to say that live, was I?
Not at all.
No.
We're going to lose all one of our sponsors.
Am I going to lose all the credibility?
Credibility is for weenies. That's it.
That is very true. That is very true.
Fake news runs the world.
It really does. Another fake news story. Did you know that reindeer are men?
I did not know that reindeer were all men. I thought they were all hermaphrodites.
All men. They really are all men. Did you know that?
No.
No. You know why?
Why?
Because it's a lie.
Wow.
It's a lie. Reindeer are actually women. All of Santa's reindeer are women.
Wow.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because them pussy-ass male reindeers shed their antlers in the winter.
If a woman reindeer doesn't know where she's going, does she stop and ask directions?
No. You know why?
Why?
Because she's got glowing red capillaries in her nose that make her Rudolph.
Fantastic.
Another thing that nobody knew. Oh, I just dropped some knowledge on you.
That was some knowledge. My head just got bigger because I learned
something. So you see, it is another conspiracy of the white man to take over women in everything, including Christmas carols.
Interesting. And when you bring that up, I think to myself, as a child, I watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Easy. Wow. You're going to fall over.
It's my Christmas spirit.
Wow. That's a lot of spirit in that bottle, I'll tell you.
You know it.
You watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer when you were a kid, and they show Blitzen, was it? Blitzen fathered Rudolph or whatever.
Yeah, Blitzen's real name is Blitzette.
Oh, okay.
Nobody knew that.
Is Comet like Camellia?
Yes, actually. I'm surprised how good you are at this.
Vixen is LaQuisha? No,
Vixen is just a vixen. That bitch a slut.
Oh, hello.
I was going to say, I could have sworn Vixen was a girl in that movie.
Vixen is definitely a girl.
Remember. I don't watch that anymore.
Cupid?
What?
They think Cupid is a male?
What? With
Cupid is actually a woman?
Ives?
Pearl Ives.
Fat snowman singing dude?
Yes.
He's a girl? I mean, we did just come up with that third gender thing on the birth
for the
certificates,
love of fuck.
Where you can choose to say you don't know.
Okay, here's one.
I don't know. It's got a penis, but it might be a girl.
let's add a third gender right now. Male, female.
Hermaphrodite.
Well,
Hermaphrodites need that attention more than the gender X.
1 in every 31 million is hermaphrodite. So let's put that to the side.
Yes, and they were here before somebody decided they woke up and was like, I don't feel like a guy
Here's my
today. I'm a
suggestion.
girl.
I think they're actually called intersex, though.
Whatever.
Like,
They're never lonely on a Saturday night. Tell them to go
This is
fuck
very
themselves. They're right there. Male, female, reindeer. Around the table. Just seriously.
No, because we all know that
Male, female,
Santa's
reindeer
are
No,
women.
just saying those are the 3 genders on the birth certificate, starting in Portland, fucking Oregon, where all this bullshit started.
No,
Male,
So you mean those
female,
those feelings I've been
reindeer.
happening every time I see a reindeer are natural?
yes.
Yes.
You might be a reindeer. Your gender might be wrong. Hot shit in the winter.
Those little fuzzy tails that just kind of
That's what I'm
they
saying.
kind of shake a little bit when they get excited. It's like
Some
a really quick like.
That's actually a
See?
defense thing.
That-
They're flashing other reindeer to let them know to come save them.
Oh,
Never mind.
I thought it was like, come hither, mither.
No.
Give me the
Both-
smither.
Both of you
what
are
have you.
so wrong.
We are. We
So
don't know
wrong.
about reindeer.
And there's
Well,
the
Ed
other
might.
sexuality, bestiality.
I don't, but I'm about to find out.
Interspecies erotica, fucko.
What happened to the days where, like, even I was saying the other day, the word cunt is
Oh,
used
Christ.
so liberally these days. Like before, it was
Not
it
by
was
this show,
saved.
lady.
It
Unless
was
Josh Diekman's here.
saved. It was saved for those things that really deserved. Like, damn, that bitch is a cunt.
Wow.
Like that. Like, oh my God, she really deserved that word. I actually heard somebody say the word cunt, cuntly, cunting at least 5 different times in one phrase the other day. And I was like, well, oh my God. I think I just heard the sleigh bells. It is alcohol close.
I never
Thank
thought
you,
in the history of this
sir.
show I would ever say I'm triggered, but I've heard that word more times than when Diekman was on.
See what I mean?
I'm triggered now.
See what I mean?
Loki
It
is back
used
from
very
his
liberally.
location.
He was on location, and now he is
He's
back.
on location.
Frank Valvo says, nice hat, Ed. He's giving
Where's
you-
the baby, Frank?
Frank had a baby? Is it alive?
Supposed to be induced. Where's the baby?
Where's the baby?
You induced the baby?
He's already on his 3-week leave at that store that I will not mention while another hardware store sponsors us.
Yes, very well.
All
very
right. Well, that is the end of fake news tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, wait for Loki to come back.
Well, he's still on. Technically, he's still
he's
on
grabbing
location.
his plug. He is on his myriad this week.
Oh.
He is grabbing his plug.
Can I ask you a question, Chesty, while you're still here?
Yes,
Is menopause a thing?
it really is.
I got to admit, I'm having the sweats lately. Yesterday, I was moody for a different reason. We'll get into that later in the show, but
You were awake?
duh.
That's not a
But,
different reason.
No, it was the date rather than it was just another fucking day. But, moody, sweaty, sickly,
It happens.
cramps.
I
Is
wouldn't know
menopause
because
a
I'm
real
too-
thing?
I wouldn't know because I'm too young to experience that yet. But
And also, you're not a man that I know
that's true.
of.
But menopause, which is caused by
She's not a man.
men,
Oh,
does
Christ.
happen in women. So I am not.
See, this is where
I
it
have
goes
not
south.
reached that level of maturity.
Men
yet.
didn't invent menopause.
I'm sorry, but all of women's most horrible things start with the word men. Menopause, menstrual cycle, every day,
Meningitis.
Oh, fuck.
every day, men day.
Wow. That is stretching it a bit.
Mandibles.
Wow.
Manic.
Manic
Well,
depressive.
depending
we would not
on,
be depressed if it were for the manic men.
depending on what part of the country you're in. If you're in the South, mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, yes, man-aise.
Gotta fucking love it. We're triggering everybody, but you know what? We're
I
having
so
fun.
don't care.
This is like what real Christmas is like here at Valhalla when everybody
It
gets
really
together.
is.
Too
Like,
much fun.
My Christmas, I think of freaking National Lampoons.
I'm still waiting for some fake news, people. I need the fake news.
I'm going to welcome Monica and Frank and Ange. They're all watching.
Tiny hands.
Your tiny
Frank,
hands.
you better be watching from the hospital.
All I
in
know-
the delivery room.
Oh, my God.
So that kid so we're the first thing that kid hears.
Hey, Frank, if you're still watching, Chris is a nice name.
All right, we're gonna give over to Loki
Yeah, they've
himself.
chosen a
He is
name.
back from
They've
location
chosen
to
a
find
name,
me.
and the name will be
More
Levi.
jinx.
Levi.
Thank y'all for
Valvo,
having me.
What's the middle name? Hold on. I'm
Just
sorry,
like a
Chesty.
man not listening when we trying to leave.
The middle name is Ron Paul.
Oh, fuck.
Whether Frank
Just like
likes
a
it or
woman to
not.
interrupt. But thank you, Chesty, for filling in. It was great having you.
You're very welcome. I
Wonderful
know it was
time.
great having me. And I will talk to
And
y'all
Chesty.
later. Thanks
Oh.
for waving those
Such
balls
a
at
ho,
me.
ho, ho.
Ah!
Let's welcome in, finally, the namesake of the Loki and Jabroni show, as Chesty heaves
back
herself
from
out of the chair.
location.
He was on location. His name is Loki, as we all know and love. Look at him in his Armani skull cap, looking all sorts of rapper fabulous. How the hell are you, bro?
I am. I'm totally decked out. I'm doing my sponsorship, and Armani is going to buy me a bottle of fucking Crown Apple that I'm going to split with everybody. It's going to be fantastic.
I would be happy to help you split that
I would
bottle.
too. I would too.
No.
I would too.
I might be down.
So
You know-
can I go right into my I'm fucking mad right now? Can I
Go
do
for
that?
it.
Hit
shit?
it.
All right.
The show has begun.
It has, and actually, the show is over, and I think we're both in agreement with this. I think The Walking Dead has finally sealed its final doom.
Oh wow!
I don't
He's hitting it
know.
Straight on all cylinders, man.
I am. I'm actually livid about this because I've done a lot of homework into this because I want to see if they're kind of being real. You know, Chandler Riggs, the actor who plays Coral, he just bought a house.
Spoiler alert.
I don't give a fuck. We're doing it. If you don't know by now, y'all.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, if you don't know by now,
Frank. Spoiler alert. Shut it off.
Frank.
Do it. Hello, Heather. Thanks for joining. Stay tuned.
Chandler Riggs, a.k.a. Coral, has been bitten. It appears in the stomach,
Apparently he got bit when he was helping that guy.
which was like
Don't help the guy.
2 episodes ago.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
And he was going to sacrifice himself based on
And
that.
his dad was right, exactly. And he's been telling him. Now, if you do a little homework in this, which I have, the writer is saying the reason why he is doing this is because he wants people to. Right now, Rick wants to kill Negan. He wants to slice his fucking throat. And he wanted to do the
Maybe
same.
not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But I will kill you.
But I will kill you. And he said the same fucking thing in the comic books. You know the difference here is they turned around and they said, well, we can't do anything with Coral. We can't do anything with him.
In the comics, he's still alive.
Right, exactly. But
you know.
not only that, he had a huge fucking deal with Negan. He was kidnapped. He went off and he
Yeah, they didn't really do much with that.
exactly like y'all
So that was last
he
season.
had a badass. Yeah, he had when the Saviors were first introduced. For y'all who love the fucking show, when the Saviors were first introduced, Carl decided that he wanted to go take revenge. So what does he do? He grabs a fucking M60 and opens fire on about fucking 10 of these motherfuckers. So what does Negan do? Negan wants to kill the motherfucker, but he kind of admires the kid. Plus, he's got a big hole in his fucking skull, which Negan is actually fascinated by, which
They barely touched that.
they don't even touch it, man. Like, barely. Like, he was, in the comics, he was like, my God, dude, I just want to put my finger in the... He, like, literally, like, the Negan... I love, first of all, Jeffrey Dean Morgan
He's carrying the season.
is the only reason...
He's carrying the show right
I agree. The only reason why I'm still watching this shit. So you have this big opportunity where Carl was with Negan this whole time. And this is the reason why fucking Rick didn't kill Negan, was because Negan didn't kill his son. So what you're doing now is you're offing Rick's son, and Rick's son is going to show his dad humility, and that's why he's going to save Negan. I don't buy it for a second.
Or
I don't buy it for a
Jeffrey
second.
D. Morgan only has a couple-year contract, and they're just going to kill Negan.
I think that's what they're going to do, too.
So.
I think they're going to kill off Negan, exactly. Because where Negan is going in the story right now, I don't know if you still read the comics, but he's a nomad.
Off and on, I kind of.
He's a nomad, dude. He's out and he's like fucking walking the fucking wilderness right now. And he's kind of a waste of a good character, if you want my honest opinion. He's kind of a waste. Like, you just fucking throw him out there.
This is what disappoints me, not to cut you off.
No,
but
no.
Like, I don't know if it was last season, the season before. It was right after Glenn died. The season right after.
Yeah,
Well, when
right
you
after
found out,
6.
when
Right
you
after
found
6.
out
At
Glenn
the end
died.
of 6 into 7.
And then there was that episode where Rick's on top of the RV and Negan's doing the thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I saw that episode. I'm just like, you know what? God, I thought that was Andrew Lincoln who plays Rick. That was his best stuff.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this is great. It's fucking fantastic.
But that was it.
And then that was it.
But that was it.
And then, like, all you get is this shivering, sweaty fucking...
Yeah. Sitting alone in the fucking sewer. Like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? What the... And can I just... And like I said, I don't know if you guys didn't see my video. I already went off on this. Is this fucking child ever going to get born? Because in the comics, the fucking child is like almost fucking...
And you're right. It seems like one episode, Judith like fucking became preteen.
It's like, what the fuck? You're right. Is she like not 8 years old now? Full sentences and eating granola bars and shitting fucking full time? Like,
sounds
come
like
on,
the Fresh
man.
Prince of Bel-Air at this point.
Yes.
Exactly.
The kid was born and the next year he's 5.
These guys are so confused right now. They're so fucking confused. They don't know what the fuck is going on. And thank God they have Jeffrey D. Morgan to hold this fucking shit together.
He's carrying the whole season. He really
Can
is.
I interject?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't watch the show.
No, absolutely not.
I
know.
hate episodic television just for this reason. And fuck you, and I can't say fuck you to the other one.
Season 2's coming.
Because I have to come back home to her at the end of the night. But, dude, you're drawing me back. But the difference is, and I explained this to her the other night, is that the episodic television I watch is Netflix series, Amazon series. You binge watch them in a week, and then you have to wait 9 fucking months. This is what I hate. I hate when, I just saw the ad the other night. It's like the mid-season finale of The Walking Dead. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
They've always done that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's horseshit.
that's been going on
However,
now for
Because
fucking years.
here's the thing, that show doesn't do a full season of episodes.
Right.
Okay.
Where an average show is like 24
All right.
episodes. They do
But I
like,
understand how
They do
emotionally...
like 15.
I understand how emotionally invested you can get into a particular show. And especially you guys who have read this book and have followed this story, and you see... Like I do, when I read a book and then you go see a movie about it, you go, this is bullshit, that's true, this is bullshit.
That's why, like, movies, like, when they totally bastardize Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Alien versus Predator, like, we've read these comics and there's so much
knowledge.
There's so much better source
There's
material.
so much, exactly.
And
Why
it's
did
like,
you pick
what
that?
the fuck is this shit?
And this is where I'm coming
the first
at.
Ninja Turtle movie was the only one that got it right because most of it was lifted from the Eastman Laird comic.
Right.
And it's like, yes, this is great because it leads into the whole Return to New York's, which is
Because
the
it
best series.
really does. It
Right.
really was the
So
best
with
series.
Walking Dead, you're like, we're watching this, and it's just like, what? I understand it's got to be different because of the way actors come and go.
Right.
But the way they handle it sometimes is so fucking abrupt.
But you know what's even more fucked up?
What's fucked
What's
up?
fucked up?
Chandler Riggs knew the Whisperers were coming. He was actually looking forward because you know the Whisperer saga, right? You know that Carl is a big part of that. Like, he brings Alpha's daughter into, like, normal society, sort of say, because the Whisperers... Now, I'm going to blow your mind because I know you don't, like, really watch this.
Great.
But the Whisperers are a group of people. Now, imagine this.
Okay.
They actually, you know how they survive the zombie apocalypse?
No.
They walk with the zombies. Exactly. Now you look at me and you say, how the fuck do they do that, Mike?
How the fuck do they do that, Mike?
They actually peel the skin off of zombies and they put it on their own selves. Yes. And
It's kind of like when they rub the guts all over 'em,
Exactly.
or the way Michonne keeps 2 of them close by that she's taking their bottom jaw off of.
right, exactly.
Killing
Because
me.
Right.
Killing me.
Now, not only that, now when you
Go
they're
ahead.
called the Whisperers because if you make too much noise, you also attract their attention.
Okay.
So as they're walking in this shambling fucking horde of zombies, they're like, "Did you see that over there? No, just keep walking. Don't worry about it. We'll continue on." So when they actually first meet these guys in the comics, it freaks you out because they're literally in this ditch and this fucking zombie horde is shambling by, and they're like, "I swear I just saw him." No, keep going. We can't stop. The zombie horde isn't stopping right now. They're not important. And these people are like, oh my God, these zombies are talking. They're fucking talking. So they actually think they're getting intelligence back. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they're just people wearing zombie faces.
Okay.
And this is where I'm at because Chandler
So
Riggs.
you could go down to your local Spirit of Halloween and get a zombie mask, and the zombies are so stupid. They're
No,
just
it's
gonna
because
look,
they
look,
smell.
one of us.
No, it's because they smell like the dead, and that's the reason why they don't bother you.
It's chicken, bitch.
There's an episode in the first season where they're in that lab where
Yes.
he kind of explains the part.
That's the only season I ever watched.
One part of the brain reignites, and
Okay.
that's the one that controls raw instinct and your basic senses. But critical thinking, cognitive thought, it's just not there. So the only thing they know is to wander, eat, and smell prey. That's the only thing they really know.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I got you.
Exactly.
one thing that's bothered me, and it bothers me about the comic and the show, is it's not a very long period of time, and the way these, if you notice, there are certain groups of people that have totally devolved, like
Yes.
the junk people.
Oh, the junk people are done.
They completely devolved
Yeah.
into this primitive like tribe, and it's like, okay, so
Why?
a few years of the zombie apocalypse, and they're speaking with broken English, saying dumb things like "we trade, you get naked."
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
okay,
Yeah.
So now, I guess you could say these people that are kind of low on the spectrum there suddenly group together, and they're all just a bunch of morons that are like, you fucking trade, you get naked.
go for
whatever.
it. Go for it. Yeah.
I suppose it's possible, but that's my only criticism. I understand it's for dramatic purpose, and it's the post-apocalyptic, and it's still good.
Right.
But-
Well, you know what? I can't actually play a little devil's advocate on that. When you're first,
No,
Yeah, I
do not
can't.
hit the button. No, stop, no! Son of a bitch!
The evil seed of what you've done
Tim Curry.
germinates within you.
I'm a fan, man!
I'm a fan of man.
Hello,
Yes.
Brienne. Thank you for
Yes.
watching, Cheesy, my friend.
you're not really up to date on the comics, but just recently,
You don't read them regularly.
right?
That's a problem.
The Whisperers aren't gone; they're still kind of spread out right now. Even though Alpha's dead, the Whisperers are kind of like out there. In one group, they're still trying to get people in there. And you can actually sit there and they're like, Dad, I'm not going to do this. I can't put the skin of somebody else on me. This is bullshit. And the dad's like, look, if we want to survive, we have to do this. Like, this is the only option we have. You know what I'm saying? So as they're getting louder, they're coming over and they're like, if you get louder, we're going to have to kill you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just the point. Like, if you want to be a part of this quote unquote society, if you want to be a part of the junk people, you have to talk like the junk people. You know what I'm saying? The junkions, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're liking that one, right?
Understood. Understood.
But I just got to say, I feel bad for Chandler Ranks, number one, because he knew it was coming up. He knew the storyline that was coming up, which is unfair to him because he was actually doing practice to get ready for it because Carl does have a very big role, like a huge role coming up. So if you kill Carl right now, I don't know who the fuck's supposed to take over his spot.
Well, here's the thing. There's my theory. Do you suppose they're going to pull something strange where Carl doesn't
It's
die?
a dream.
No. But
Oh,
he just
fuck.
doesn't die.
Like he's got some weird DNA that stops him from turning.
Yeah. I mean, they're just showing him all sick and everything.
Some weird chromosome.
So clearly he's finishing out the season somehow.
Yes.
So he's not dead.
Not
Yeah.
well, not until the next episode, at least.
Right. And some of these people that get bit, they take days to die.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Andrea in the comic took almost a week just because her stamina was so fucking,
Yeah.
so resilient. Like,
Because I've gotten into this argument with many people. Being bit doesn't turn you into a zombie. Being bit kills you, and then you come back as a zombie.
right, exactly.
And
Exactly.
it's actually
What, I got some foam?
It's a hush hush, yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Come on, look at this.
you got the head all over your
Oh,
face.
I love it.
But I will
I'm because I'm wondering if they're just gonna
just to draw in ratings. Their ratings are bad right now.
They got to do something.
Their ratings are bad, and just
and
like
don't
you
get
said,
me started
I
on
agree.
Fear the Walking Dead. That is just a bunch of trash.
I was gonna
the
say,
first season
yeah.
was okay. I can't finish the second
It
one.
was decent. It was decent at best.
What's the
Like,
freaking difference?
It's the beginning of the apocalypse.
It's like as soon as shit's happening, right.
It started out pretty good. They killed my favorite characters.
Right, yeah.
Like everyone else that lived, I couldn't stand. I'm like, fuck. And then I go into the sex season.
Sex. Zombie sex.
The second season. I'm in the second season, and they're wandering through the Mexican barrio, and I'm like, this is just so fucking annoying. It's like all these people like that don't want to help, and then
Oh yeah, exactly. No, I don't want to be a part of this. It was stupid, man. I didn't fall for it. Real quick before we close it up, I do want to close with this. As far as I do feel bad. Like I said, Chandler Riggs did just buy a fucking house down there. He thought he had
he's doing movies and stuff.
No,
now,
absolutely,
though, so
absolutely,
he's fine.
absolutely. But no, he moved down in Georgia because he thought he was going to finish up like 3 more seasons, and he was getting ready for this. I'm actually kind of upset because I don't know for the rest of you people out there, if you read the comics, I'm a firm believer, and I think we've actually talked about this before. The comic itself, The Walking Dead, is Carl. Like, the apocalypse is over. Everybody went through their fucking bullshit. We're actually picking up. The zombies are dead. They're gone. And this is Carl telling his grandchildren or telling his children how he survived. Mm-hmm. The Walking Dead comic is his story. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ever think of the comics, every fucking frame, he's a part of it. He's pretty much a part of it. There's certain parts where they're over here, and he's like recently, he's in Alexander, and they got fucking Rick and Andrea going on over here, and that's
in the show. I've noticed they've broken everybody up a lot, and
more.
I hate
a lot more.
I hate the stop flashback. Go to this town. You get so confused.
See, and that's why I'm almost going with this whole fucking Rick Dream bullshit. Mm. I hope they don't fucking go that route, but you know,
I can certainly buy it.
We'll find out. You might be right in the fact, but I think they're. Chandler Riggs' dad, which I don't think parents should tweet. Let me ask you this.
Good.
Tomorrow, because this is kind of funny in my opinion.
Okay.
Tomorrow, just out of the blue, somebody fucking finds Emma the next star, right?
Okay.
In 6 months, she's the next Selena Gomez.
Sure.
Right? She's making 6 digits easy. You're
definitely marrying that.
Right. You got the.
That's her future husband over there, Mr. Eddie Focus.
So you got like all this income coming in. You're a different person now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then out of the blue, she gets fired.
Okay.
Now, do you go to Twitter and explain your grievance to the social media? Because that's what Chandler Riggs' dad did.
No.
That's exactly
no,
what he did.
No, motherfucker, no. That's the wussification of America.
And not only that, 4 hours later,
the
tweet mysteriously vanished.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Because there was probably a hammer that came down.
I'm not trying to get all tinfoil hat, but maybe that was deliberate.
That's what I'm thinking too. Trojan horse.
A little misdirection.
Trojan horse. Little Trojan horse. Yeah.
Because hear me out. Okay, so I'm drawing a blank. What the fuck is his name there?
Bob Backlund.
The I am unequivocally and totally naked.
Oh fuck!
What the fuck's his name?
Eugene.
Eugene. So Eugene at this point.
You guys are killing me right
Eugene
now.
at this point.
Right?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Just one point. I'll wrap it up. Eugene at this point is a traitor.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yes. I agree.
Rick will not hesitate to put a bullet in his head.
And I'm for it. Put a bullet in that motherfucker's head because he ain't the Eugene in the comics, so fuck him.
What if Eugene, for some dumb reason, being the idiot savant he is, cures Carl?
Then Rick takes him back.
Because right now, Eugene's having his existential crisis moment where he's just like, oh my God, what have I done?
My balls are sweaty every night.
Nice.
Every night.
It's a blue.
Hey!
What?
Get your filthy mouth off the king of rock and roll.
Sorry.
I like where you were
I
going.
wasn't singing Chuck Berry.
I like where you were going.
I loved it. I like where you
were going.
All right, so wrap it up real quick. I just got to say, you guys need a new writer. There's plenty of fucking shit out there.
We know
that you
one
guys
right
done.
now that could probably save that franchise.
Oh, fucking hell yeah.
And
in
his
my
name
opinion.
is Eddie Focus. Eddie Jakes.
You want to kill anybody off the way you've been fucking running Rick lately? You kill Rick off.
Stop the presses. For the first time in the history of him being a fan of this show, Adam Crandall is on time.
Oh my
Adam Crandall
grace.
is on time for the most part. What were you like 10, 15 minutes into the show? He didn't show up with like 44 seconds left of the show. Adam, I'm glad you're here because
he missed Misty Mountain Titty Fuck.
He did miss Chesty McWonderlust and whatever. It's all good. I'm going to tell you what's
He missed the chick with the boobs.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you what's on my mind, and then I'm going to pay up. Guys, if you missed it a couple weeks ago.
It's Christmas episode, by the way, guys.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Tell your friends.
Chime in.
Yes, please. You missed it a couple weeks ago.
I'm the only dressed for it, apparently.
Missed it a couple weeks ago. The Minnesota Vikings beat the Atlanta Falcons 14-9. Very hard-fought game. Defense was on point for both teams.
I didn't expect that score.
Neither did I.
I did not expect that score.
We both predicted larger scores.
Yeah.
I expect the Dolphins to beat the fucking Patriots.
You guys look terrible last night.
I saw
Holy,
the score
you
on
should have
that.
to wear this because that's how horrible you guys played.
I'm like fucking Chesty Wonderlust is fucking covered in her own jizz right now.
I think you and 50% of the male population of New England Patriots fans should line up and suck Tom Brady's dick.
Wow.
Just to make sure he performs better for you guys next
Nice.
game.
Are you kidding
I'm
me?
just saying.
I'm going to kick him in the balls.
Bring forth the sacrificial blowjobs.
Bring forth until he cannot blow no more. Deflate his gate, if you will.
I got nothing on my mind other than the big news that Ed shared earlier in the week. Guys, if you have a problem getting to the live feed on Tuesday nights, if you don't have Apple iTunes, if you don't have Google Play Music, there is one other place where you can find us now.
Where? Are you serious?
Spotify.
Where? What?
One of the biggest...
Spotify?
Spotify. You can find the Loki and Jabroni show on Spotify now.
Content on demand.
Boom!
Ooh.
The same place where you get your Justin Bieber or your Kiss or your Run DMC.
In the same category.
You know why this is really good beer?
You know why it's really good beer? Because it was paid for by somebody else.
This is free beer, baby. And not only that, it's a tasty fucking
We're going to
beer.
get to that before we get into Christmas, but we're on Spotify now. I couldn't be happier. Ed reported real quick, and while you're up, yeah, exactly. The reason this is big news is because a couple days after we hit Spotify, Ed sent us big news about some downloads. This is a way that this show is going to expand further than we ever dreamed. I mean, what's the next stop? Podcast One, iHeartRadio, doesn't matter. We are growing. We are moving forward. And, oh my God, I'm not watching this. This is why the live feed is important, kids. Really.
This is why you don't want to miss the live.
Adam says, I'll tell you, if we beat Pittsburgh, we will still go to the Super Bowl. Well, if you can't beat Miami, I'm just throwing that out there.
Let me hold on. I got this.
Go ahead.
I got this one.
Now I got one more point.
Pittsburgh is on fire right now.
Yep.
You guys
My pick for
would
the
be
AFC, by the way.
Lucky. Get a scratch-off ticket right now because if you beat the fucking Steelers, it's luck. It's luck.
Some call it luck. I'd like to call it, well, luck, really.
I said at the beginning of the season I wasn't optimistic. And so far, I haven't been wrong.
That's true.
No, you're absolutely right.
I have not been
You
wrong.
are the realest Patriot fan I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still a fan.
Everybody
I mean,
else is
everyone
like,
knows
fucking Tom
Everybody
Brady.
knows I'm not a big football fan anyway,
And
but
that's what makes you a good Patriot fan.
Right.
You know,
Because Patriots fans that
Aren't
have
real football
statistics.
fans.
No. Patriots fans that have statistics are the worst.
I'll agree.
They're the worst.
I'll agree.
They're like Ric Flair. I slept with 10,000
Are we
women.
going back to Ric Flair again?
I'm trying to put it in
I understand.
perspective for you.
This is the only time where I kind of go lefty on this. I go with my feelings.
I understand.
And my feelings were the Patriots were not going to do that well this year.
Speaking
feelings.
Speaking of feelings, I felt that Pittsburgh was the class of the field at the beginning of the season when we did the NFL preview. I picked Pittsburgh, Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm going to be half right. I can say that now.
I
I'm
am
going to be
nowhere
half right.
next to what I thought was
No,
happening.
you are not.
Nowhere. But I'm very happy I'm wrong. How about that?
Okay, see,
I'm
now Adam wants,
ecstatic.
now
I'm
Adam wants to
ecstatic.
play.
So I'm
he says,
completely right.
Wait a minute,
He's half right.
I'm throwing a flag right here.
You can't play.
Adam wants to say Vikings lost against the Panthers. Should I say more? At least the Panthers are a
Whoa,
contender.
no,
Who
hold
the
on.
fuck are the Dolphins?
I will say this. We lost by a touchdown. And let me say this.
So did they, by the way.
A drop pass from Stephon Diggs, which turned into an interception. A very unprecedented drop pass from Adam Thielen in the end zone, which was a touchdown. A drop pass
Love that guy.
from my man Rudolph in the end zone. And not only that, one before that, which was
Thank you for joining, Reed.
20-yard easy plus game. I'm going to say, yes, we lost to the Panthers. A very hungry playoff. If they lost that game, they're not in the playoffs. Do you not agree with me? Because I'm telling you right now, they lose that game, and you know how Cam is.
Yeah.
Did you see him smiling that whole game?
Actually, I didn't want. I saw the
That's
again
Cam. That's how Cam works.
I saw the 122nd greatest hits.
There you
I
go.
watched.
Cam
I watched
gets in
the
a
Rams
moment.
and the Eagles, and I watched the Dolphins Patriots. And Thursday night watched the Falcons beat the Saints. That was the only 3 games I watched this weekend.
That was a good
I
game.
checked
That was a
Yahoo
good game.
Sports. I checked
Fantastic game.
Yahoo Sports this morning. I saw the score. And
You shook your head
I
in
just,
disbelief.
no disrespect. I had visions of Janelle covered in her own jizz. Like
Fantastic.
I'm like,
fantastic.
But she's a Vikings
At least
fan
the
now.
Panthers. You say that, Adam, but
that's what she tells you.
I know, Adam.
To get cunnilingus.
Adam, as long as you're still here, hopefully you're still here. The Panthers are a playoff caliber team. They are in the hunt.
They proved
Atlanta's
it.
in the hunt.
They proved
Minnesota's in the hunt. Minnesota's leading the hunt.
I'll tell you what.
The Eagles are in the hunt.
We're-
Dolphins aren't in the hunt, and you lost?
No,
Come on. Come on.
Let's keep it real right now. The Patriots aren't hungry. They're
No.
not hungry at
No,
all.
they're kind
No,
of
we got some hungry ass teams.
they're kind of in neutral.
And I know there's a lot of Eagles fans out
They're in
there
the participation
right
trophy
now.
zone.
And
I'll
can
give
I
you that.
just say, Brian Dawkins, all over Twitter. Brian Dawkins, first of all, number one, Brian.
You have totally hijacked me, but that's okay. I love it.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Brian, you're still is he still playing?
No, I think he's a couple years out.
No, he's not.
Brian Dawkins?
He's still playing on the Eagles, dude. He's number 20 on the Eagles.
Oh, wrong
Brian
Dawkins. Wrong
Dawkins.
Dawkins. Wrong
No,
Dawkins.
it is the
Sorry,
right
sorry. No.
Dawkins.
In my mind.
It
wrong
is
Dawkins.
the right Dawkins.
You
I'm
have the right
telling you.
Dawkins in my mind. Wrong Dawkins.
Brian, you should have retired like 5 fucking years ago, dude.
My
no,
mistake.
Really. I believe his nickname is Weapon X. That's your nickname. Anybody who names themselves after a fictional Marvel character is always doomed to have a bad playoff game.
Says Loki.
Megatron, okay?
Big ups to Eddie Focus.
Never had a very good playoff game.
No.
No, no, he hasn't.
No,
he hasn't.
Big truth right here. Big truth.
I got a couple other nicknames you want it, but Brian Dawkins, I'm sorry, dude. Wow. Just don't go on Twitter no more.
All right.
more.
With great Twitter
And
comes
Foles?
great responsibility.
Foles? How you feeling on Foles?
It's not my team to worry about.
But
I could give a shit.
How are you personally feeling on Foles?
I feel that
I want to know your opinion because you want to know my opinion.
first round out.
They're fucked.
First round out.
You're fucked, guys. I love you guys.
First round out. Hello,
I do.
Heather. Thanks for joining
Look,
us.
Minnesota, we're all in the same boat. We don't have
NFC.
a fucking ring to fucking stand for, people. I don't want you to win if it means me or you going in. But if it means I'm already out and you're going in, yeah, I want you to win because you don't have a ring. Like, I feel for you. I feel your pain.
It's not like we're Cleveland.
But we're trying to add realism to your life because we've lived it. We have lived this pain, people. Like,
oh my God. Eagle fan, like Dallas fan, like
and
I'm
that's
trying
what
to
I'm
think
trying
of another
to break.
fan.
Yes, no, Dallas
Enterprise
fans.
is
No,
pissing me off right now.
No,
Here
Dallas
we go.
fans. No, Dallas fans. They got rings. They can go
That's
back.
not what I'm saying. Eagle fan, like Dallas fan, like Patriot fan, all believe that the world begins and ends when they get on the field. Horseshit, horseshit, horseshit. You play to win the game. You see who goes to the end.
What do you play the game for other than the fucking Super Bowl?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. So, and it's the same thing with the Yankees. When we fucking talk, bottom line is, if you want to end up a discussion, Yankees versus Red Sox, you say,
let's see who goes further. Let's see who makes it to the World. Let's see who wins it all.
Right.
Boom.
That's you. Now, let's go to every other Yankees fan versus.
All right. Good point.
You know what I'm saying? How many championships you guys have?
27.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they say. How many championships you guys have? We just.
I don't worry about it. I always say you're only as good as your last season. How was your last season? Because the last time I checked,
you're a realist.
I am a realist.
But at the same time, you also want your team to go the distance. You want them to have it. Last year,
I don't want that fallback to go. We went further than you guys. I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm gonna wrap this up very cleanly.
I'm with Jabroni on this
If we're where you are this year, I'm gonna tell you what, I don't know I'm gonna be able to handle it the way that you did. Let me put it that way. Because these motherfuckers have failed me so much.
What do you?
That
hello?
I know. I hear you.
I'm about to reveal something where they failed me again.
Hey, we lost to the Giants.
But at least they were Never
The
mind.
Giants are a Super Bowl team, though, man.
They weren't ahead by 20-5.
He tripped and fell in the fucking end zone.
He had the one dude catch the ball on
the
his
helmet.
head. David Tyree.
Looking like a fucking ballerina.
I want to just add one caveat to what Jabroni was saying, like about beginning it on the field and everything. And you're only as good as your last season, yes. But at this point in the season, the last season doesn't fucking matter.
No, you're right. It's this season, what we're playing for now.
And what I'm saying is, like, Patriots aren't hungry right now. They're just not.
And all that bluster I keep hearing here in the heart of Patriot Nation. It's like 28-3. Fuck, dude. Come on.
I'm getting
Live
sick.
in the now.
I told you, I'm getting sick.
I haven't brought that up. Actually, the only time I bring it up is when you bring it up, and I want to bust on you. But
that's fine.
That's
because
over.
I understand
I'm sick of the fucking
though.
joke, man. I'm like, are you serious?
Did you see the Saints player before the game tweet out his shirt in black and gold, their colors at 28-3? What was the finish on that, cocksucker?
Yeah.
We won. Fuck you.
It was 20.
And fuck a Saints fan while we're at it, except Lee Bozeman, who will always get a pass.
And that delicious IPA of yours is like fucking your face. Wipe your face.
Yes, it is.
Dude, this is more head than you're used to. Like, this is crazy.
Speaking of fucking my face, let's go to, real quick, before we get into Christmas, I have to do this. 2 weeks ago, we had a bet. And it was Minnesota versus Atlanta. I'm sorry Tommy's not here yet, and we'll have to take a picture for him later before I go home.
Tommy, you
shower this
stink,
shit
man.
off. We had a bet, and he won 14-9. And the bet was you got to wear body paint of the other team. This game was exciting. This game was hard fought. This game was pretty much Superman versus Batman, like the fight that of all time, the two greatest heroes of all time.
What, in that movie?
No, just of the two greatest heroes.
Don't say that ever again.
Yeah, seriously, you'll be fired in a minute. The two greatest heroes of all time. There had to be a winner and there had to be a loser. And in this battle, Superman won.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes.
Because you're the Superman guy with the Vikings.
Yeah, you haven't seen Justice League yet, have you?
No. Listen, just shut up for about 30
getting
seconds.
some unlawful hate.
Right?
It's not a bad movie.
In this instance, you're the Vikings, so you're the Superman. I'm the Batman fan. I'm the Falcon. So, God, I got to pay up now. So let me just do this.
Get all young children out of the room, folks.
Yeah, right. If your kids are watching,
Younglings,
they don't need to see.
Look out, younglings!
Vanilla ice cream. Here you go, Mike.
Yay!
There you go.
Is that Millennial Man?
No, that is Minnesota Superman gimmick. And that is how I will do the rest of the episode with my body paint, which stinks, by the way. Kudos to those of you that go to the game painted in this shit.
In the dead of winter.
Right?
Like, fucking
I'm going to have
insane.
to, you know what? I'm going to have
It's
to
like
do this.
it's like a layer of insulation, man.
Oh, my God. This
It really is.
This is retarded. I can't even deal with this right now.
Everybody saw it.
No, they
Dude,
need
I
to
used
see
to-
it.
It's looking good.
I don't know what it is. I used to go to clubs in fucking New York, and it would be fucking cold as shit, and there'd always be a couple of Italian douchebags.
I don't get it.
fucking wife beaters, and they're not even shivering. I'm like, I don't fucking get it at all.
I don't get it.
Ecstasy never warmed me up that much.
Right? But anybody who asks, this is real body paint. The tubes are in the other room. Mike knows it. Ed knows it. And thank God you turned up the heat.
All right, so
I'm just glad you weren't blowing it up in there. I was worried. I was like, shit.
No,
None of us
Adam
none of us can be able to
Crandler,
piss.
wants to make a friendly bet. Absolutely.
Sure,
the Vikings, if the Vikings and the Patriots go to the Super Bowl, absolutely. Come right back onto the show the
Yep.
week before it, and we will make that friendly bet.
And I'll throw
I'll offer you the same bet I offered him last year.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
champagne. And Adam,
Loser pours the champagne.
I know, and I did willingly.
I'll dip my balls in it.
Adam, you seem very confident. I'm going to make a friendly bet with you. You're saying Super Bowl or bust. If you lose in the playoffs, you owe me. I don't know what you'll owe me, but we'll figure it out.
Wow.
Email the show.
I'm making no bets about the playoffs.
You have the road to the Super Bowl pretty much paved in gold right now. My opinion.
I agree. We would have to fuck up something. We would have to fuck a pooch really hard at this point. And with the talent that we have and the team that we have,
Or a ref's going to fuck you.
and
He's so
the
confident.
coach that we have, he's not going to let this
Adam
shit
is
fly.
so confident right now that
Yeah,
I'm
he
going to
is.
say, I'm not even going to make a Patriot Falcon bet. I'm going to make a Patriot-centric 100% bet. Super Bowl or bust. If you do not make the Super Bowl, I want a case of Canadian beer sent here to the Valhalla Entertainment Complex.
Olsen?
case is $24.
Molson Triple X if they still make it. That's the good shit.
That's been a while. I
I
haven't heard that title in a
know. It was
long
so
time.
good.
Holy shit, dude.
Now,
I refuse to buy Canadian beer here just because my heart's in Canada.
If you make the Super Bowl, that's all you have to do is get to the game. Loki and I will go, and I will pay for
As
it.
a participant, right?
As a participant.
Not watching it.
No.
Ah!
Right? You have to, the team has to participate in the Super Bowl. If the Patriots make the Super Bowl, Loki and I will go. I will pay for the whiskey. We will send you a bottle of great American whiskey to your house, and you will enjoy it. And you film yourself and Morgan,
As a
who's
matter
a
of
great
fact,
friend of mine.
We got Knob Creek that's a nice ride.
Larceny is
Larceny
fantastic.
is fucking
Oh, my
fantastic. If you haven't had that one, that is a very mild whiskey. Very fucking good charcoal finish. I liked it a lot.
Yep.
I really did.
Is my Minnesota Superman gimmick showing up right now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah, dude. Look at this.
Can I see it? I'm looking on mine, but okay. Wow. Hello.
Yeah.
Thank
Shall
God
I
this is...
shall I zoom in on the nipplage?
No!
Is it cold in here, Chris?
It's the first time, by the way, that over this side, I have a tattoo representing my best friend who yesterday was the 6th anniversary of his passing. First time it's ever been covered by anything other than clothing. So this is monumental.
There we go. Love it.
All right, Adam says 100% deal.
We're gonna go into Christmas.
Yes.
Now, I gotta ask you guys one thing. Now, you got younger kids. Have you seen the cartoon called The Legend of Frosty the Snowman?
The Legend of Frosty.
The
I can't say that I have.
Legend of Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Right.
Yeah.
One came out in 2004.
Yes.
Now,
But it's animated.
oh,
right?
it's bad.
Yeah.
You want to talk about precious snowflakes, my friend?
Oh, dear.
Watch this fucking piece of shit cartoon. In the first 5 minutes, the kid isn't getting his way. The mom makes sure that he gets his way. I am not even
Stop it.
fucking
You see,
joking with you.
2 drops came out of my
I'm
beer.
not even
Horseshit, I'm
joking
done.
with you, dude.
I'm done.
I am not even joking with you. The Legend of Frosty the Snowman emphasizes the love of precious snowflakes. Do not let your children watch this fucking movie. And then not only that, when you hear Frosty talk for the first time, hey guys, how are you?
Look.
Dude,
I
made
have to.
15 minutes. I made 15 minutes and I shut the trash off. We went to bed.
I have to.
We gave it a chance, but I'm telling you right now, it is snowflake material millennial.
I have to. We live in a day and age where you can't have the cool cartoons we had back in the day.
No.
Fat Albert
No.
would be criticized. Although
It would also probably be a bad idea considering.
Bill Cosby, yeah,
it's
but
black and it's fucking
however,
fat.
none of us.
Well, no, he's like up for charges and shit.
I'm not. Let's get Bill Cosby out of the equation.
Flibbly jibbly roofies and shit.
Jello pudding, dog. Look, Fat Albert was a great cartoon, and we all loved it and taught you a lesson at the end.
You related to them because they weren't rich. They weren't
Exactly.
rich kids. We weren't rich kids.
No,
Yeah.
but you Fat Albert was great. You couldn't have that now. It would have to be like just Albert. And so look at all the hubbub.
It would have to be. It would have to be body positive Albert.
Yeah,
Right?
yes, body
Look
positive.
at all the
yes.
hubbub that went on about Moana.
Oh God, it was,
How
it was
much
horrible.
bullshit was that?
Horrible.
We can't have that anymore.
No.
Oh
you-
my
I'm
God!
surprised.
Why are you drawing those kids with big lips and they're like mumbling?
Oh,
surprised.
my God.
I'm surprised they still have that girl on Pitch Perfect. What they call her, Fat Amy?
They had
Oh
to call
my
her Fat Amy.
God!
Well, she is.
She's fat.
So
and her
was
name is
Albert.
Amy.
So was Albert.
But you can't put a title on Fat Albert because he's black.
Oh, fuck me running.
I mean, I'm trying to emphasize
You
this
can't
shit.
have
I'm making
Fat
it
Albert.
easy.
Like Will says, Yosemite Sam has been gone for years. They don't even show his cartoons anymore. You can't have Tom and Jerry. You can't have
Will
Foghorn
Smith?
Leghorn.
Will Smith doesn't even punish his kids.
Right? You can't have. We've gone off track. This Frosty the
No, we
Snowman.
haven't.
This Frosty the Snowman bullshit that you're talking about.
Yes.
The Legend of Frosty the
The
Snowman.
Legend of Frosty the Snowman,
Oh, my God.
2004. It is a snowflake material
I can't buy
fucking
it.
bullshit, dude. I'm telling you.
I can't buy it.
hate
and
Not at all.
it's animated. You're
I-
absolutely right. It's poorly animated, by the way.
Yeah, but it looks similar to the claymation one, except they drew it, right?
Right,
Or- yeah.
exactly.
See,
Exactly.
here's the thing. I hate when they put too much PC anything in entertainment.
Right.
Movies, cartoons.
Well, that's
or
everything
whatever.
today.
Yeah.
It really
it's-
is.
It is. No, you have to watch everything you say, regardless. Yeah.
Well, the FCC actually has laws that 75% of all children's content has to be educational.
Exactly.
That-
So if you go on Netflix right now and you look at holiday favorites, you don't know a single one of those fucking things. You're
No,
like,
probably not.
what the fuck?
You actually
There's
got-
no Scrooge.
You gotta
There's
go
no
on,
fucking. There's no fucking Rudolph, dude. There's no Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Are you serious right now?
HBO still has it.
Do you know what's sad
I know
about
they
that?
do.
You know what's sad about that? Since Disney bought the Muppets, all of Kermit's segments in that are cut out.
Oh, that's
What?
fucked up. That's fucked up.
They cut out Kermit.
Because Disney owns Kermit. They don't own Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Oh, that's.
Give me the button.
I gotta know.
Give me
I
the
gotta.
button.
I gotta fucking buy a.
Horse shit.
I need to find a fucking DVD that still has Kermit on it, dude. That's
I'll find it.
Wow.
At my
Fine.
mom's old house, we have a CED
Yeah.
of that movie, and Kermit's still in it.
Yeah, dude.
But you remember,
I remember.
he told
Yes,
the story.
he told the story
And he had
throughout
the
the whole
segment,
fucking thing. Yeah,
And he's cut out of it now. It just has the Emmett Otter part, and that's it.
dude.
Even though there's a section where Kermit actually interacts with them,
yes,
that's gone too.
That's
Wow.
fucked up.
In fact,
It's so fucked up.
Just a side note, on Sesame,
that's crazy.
on Sesame
that's
Street,
fucking crazy. You do learn something
on
new
Sesame
every day.
Street, 2012 was the first time Kermit appeared on Sesame Street in I think 15 years, and he popped up for 2 seconds because it was during Elmo's World, and he's talking about frogs, and frogs don't talk unless it's Kermit the Frog, and then Kermit just pops in for a little bit and says, "This is a nice pad," and then disappears. But yeah, so Kermit is
Wow.
a lot of those old movies that aren't the Muppets, the traditional Muppet characters. Kermit or any of them that have
That's
cameos are yanked out of it.
That's a good fucking call because I did recently watch it and I don't remember seeing Kermit in it.
Yeah,
and you're
because
absolutely
Disney
fucking
owns
right.
the Muppets.
Yeah.
They don't own Sesame Street, but they own the Muppets, and
That's
they
way
take Kermit
fucked
out.
up. This is way too.
That is fucking. Isn't that
it's
just
copyright-
crazy?
it's
Dude? It is.
copyright
It is
law.
fucking
It's
crazy.
copyright law. What
these
can
are
you
all
do?
fucking shit that we used to watch growing up, man.
And we had no problems with it.
Well, they didn't either because they were still working around. Speaking of which, obviously, Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, I hold very close to my
Classic.
heart.
Awesome.
I really do. My mom and I used to watch this back in the day. Brian would say we would literally stop time and watch.
It was
Emmett
that at
Otter's-
Christmas time, and then around Easter was the Wizard of Oz, and shit stopped.
Well, I was going to say for you, was it the same or did you have another?
Oh, same.
Same.
Emmett Otter in the winter, and then in the spring around Easter, they would have the yearly run of the Wizard of Oz on CBS, which took 9 hours because they had to throw 4,000.
Oh yeah.
It started at 6 o'clock and it ended at 10, and every kid by the end was weaving like they were drunk.
But it was cool though
because
because on TV they would throw in extra footage and shit, so it was worth it. They
That
made
was
it worth it.
Well, that was right. Exactly. That's when they started doing that shit. Before
Who
they
was
really
it? Was
didn't.
it the CBS movie of the week?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't really do that anymore.
No,
What
none
about,
of the
what
stations
about you?
do.
What was your jam? What was your jam? Guys, chime in too.
Wait,
Chime
what
in
was
with your jam.
Oh,
Mine's Emmett Otter's.
there was one
that was
more
my
for
shit.
me, but
that was
I'll
my
go to
shit.
Ed
No, go
first.
ahead. No, finish up. Finish up.
No, at Christmas time?
Yeah.
At Christmas time?
Like you absolutely look. See, Emmett Otter's for me. Now that I'm older, it's Scrooge. I watch the shit out. Scrooge to me is awesome. But as a kid, it was Emmett Otter's. Now as an adult,
as a kid,
it's Scrooge.
but as a teen, that was taken over by A Christmas Story.
Great
nothing
movie. Great movie.
better.
You
Well,
shoot your eye out, kid.
I'm kind of
Oh.
walking into
Oh.
trepidation.
Oh.
I'm kind of walking into trepidation for this Christmas Story live thing that's coming up recently. You've seen the ads.
TBS ran it for 24 hours.
24 hours, man. If you missed it at 2, you get it at 4. You missed it at 4, you get it at 6. Missed it at 6, get it at midnight. Who gives a fuck? 24 hours. It's great. You get your fill and you get out.
I figured it out. That's how they give their staff a day off. They just run a movie on
Right.
repeat.
Right.
But I hate that because in the nowadays with with streaming and DVDs and stuff, you don't need to do these 24-hour.
Well, I don't know.
marathons of a
See,
movie.
Netflix doesn't even have any of these fucking things on there. So you got to go to another.
It's got to be all
streaming.
PC and all bullshit. Quick comment from the Peanut Gallery, and by the Peanut Gallery I mean Will, and we love Will. let's get that out of the way.
Oh, fuck
we
yeah.
love Will.
We bust. If you guys have ever actually seen me and Will go back and forth, it's actually
He's
pretty
awesome.
hoot. It's a hoot.
He's the
we have
best.
a good time.
How about when the rabbits shot themselves in the Bugs Bunny cartoon and then he raced the turtle for a second time?
How about Watership Down when the fucking rabbits beat the bejesus out of each other?
That movie was on Hulu.
That fucking
He was
movie
pissed when
fucking
Steven
gave me
Spielberg edited.
nightmares.
He was pissed when Steven Spielberg edited the FBI agents to have walkie-talkies instead of guns. I'm guessing that was E.T.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was E.T. Yes,
Another
absolutely.
wussified, titty-sensitive,
Yep.
horseshit moment.
Good call.
And
good
Han
call.
shot first. I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
Han did shoot first. Greedo. No, I'm done.
Anyway, moving on from Star Wars.
Yes,
I'm
Dave-
sure we'll have a lot of Star Wars to talk about soon.
No, we will. We'll
New
take
movie-
care
will.
of it.
Next-
New
we'll do
movie's
an
coming
episode.
out.
The
Yeah,
new
we will.
movie's out.
Yeah, not yet.
Dave,
not
Dave
yet.
Marcus, first-time viewer. Thank you, Dave. Says, what about Home Alone?
Home
Could
Alone.
you do
first
Home
one.
Alone today in today's culture and society?
Without the parents getting arrested? No.
And they
Without
make
them
two
getting criticized
successful exactly.
Without them getting criticized on social media for leaving their kid alone when they went out to fucking New York.
But yet they made bazillions of dollars with this fucking film. And everybody's like, oh, wow, this kid, he's got great resolve.
No, I
Nowadays,
will
be
say,
like,
look,
oh, my God, he was left alone.
If anybody
Fuck!
fucks with Home Alone,
Look, Home Alone is a classic. It is.
I'll jump
It's
on
great.
anyone's shit
It's great.
that fucks with Home Alone like that because John Hughes is a fucking god.
No,
Amen.
I don't care. John
Amen.
Not
Hughes
only
is
that,
a fucking
yeah.
god.
Not only that, I mean, you got Joe Pesci as a fucking bad guy.
Fuck Joe Pesci.
I mean,
he made one good movie. Fuck Joe Pesci.
He's
Seriously.
made every good
Fuck
movie.
Joe. No!
You're fucking retarded.
Fuck that.
You're retarded.
He played the same character in every fucking movie.
okay.
You idiot. Leo Getz was a completely different character than
This
fucking.
is why I don't do podcasts. You know why? They fuck you at the podcast. They fuck you at the podcast. They know that.
What am I, an asshole?
500,000 people
Are
who
you
listen
fucking
to
talking
shit.
to me?
Are
Am
you
I
talking
an
to me?
asshole?
That's a
Got fucked.
fucking completely different fucking character.
What
you
am
fucking shit.
I? Some sort of shtup that you fucking step on there?
Hold on. Let me get the fucking dude from Casino. Ready?
Same thing.
There you
What
go.
am I, an asshole?
No, all he did was just grab the back of fucking Shannon Stone's head and put him down.
All right, Joe Pesci's role that I love the best is a movie that wasn't very popular. He did it with Danny Glover.
Gone Fishing. My dad's favorite movie.
I love that because it's just like I love towards the end of that movie. When
We need a black version of Home Alone.
I just saw that comment. Nice.
I love the
Beer
end
to
of
you,
Gone
bro.
Fishing when all this shit's going on and Joe Pesci just looks at Danny Glover and he's just like, why does this shit happen to us, man? We just want to go fishing.
Oh, my
I
God.
fucking love that.
My
I
dad
don't know
loved that
why.
movie so much. When it came out on video, I happened to be in.
It has in a duffel bag too. If you haven't seen that movie,
Yes.
That was
Joe
decent.
Pesci's fucking great.
I thought I thought Gone Fishing sucked, but it was funny to an extent. And when it came out on video, I was working at a video place during college, and they had the big trans light that you put up at Blockbuster, and the lights go around. It's like, oh, look, now featuring Gone Fishing. When it came time to take that down, I took that sumbitch, whether or not they knew it or not, and sorry if anybody's watching that I worked with back in the day, brought that poster back to my dad. I was like, here you go, you can have this. He still has that fucker to this day.
I used to. That's one thing I miss about the video stores is the clamoring to grab the promo
Yep.
posters because they
Fuck
would
yeah.
give them to you.
We had
Oh,
people
yeah.
lining
Yes,
up.
fuck yeah.
They was like, "Hey, can I have that promo poster?" I had
Sorry, it's got a name on the back of it.
You remember when Seven came out?
Oh yeah.
We had this cardboard gimmick that had Brad Pitt on one side and Morgan Freeman on the other side, like as if they were standing back to back. And it was Seven, and they were all the price to buy, take it home now for $19.99 gimmick. And when that thing came down, I stole Morgan Freeman. And my buddy Jason and I and a couple of our buddies would play Tecmo Super Bowl 3. Remember that shit?
Oh, yeah.
And we couldn't decide, on rules and shit. And we all decided it was majority rules, but we had Morgan on the wall. We're like, Morgan Freeman is the commissioner of the Tecmo Super Bowl League. And he would just sit there like that in all his Morgan Freeman-ness.
I'm hearing you say this in Morgan's voice right now.
Are you really? Welcome, Matt. Thank you for joining us.
I
Chime
had
in.
the Toy Story 2. Remember that one?
Ooh.
Where he was actually he had the clippers with the jack
Yep.
in the box and the spring came out.
Yeah.
It was a big box.
Can I
thing.
tell you, Toy Story 3, my daughter loved it. I was traumatized when they're going down the thing and the fire and all that. Oh, my
Oh, yeah.
Lord. That was just wrong. No, you never saw Toy Story 3?
I haven't actually watched it.
Oh, watch it.
I phased out after.
Watch
2,
it and
so.
come back to me. Seriously, that's you guys' homework this week.
Here's the thing. I
Much like we gave Corey, if you're
I
watching,
hate
you have homework to
sequels.
fucking do.
I hate sequels to these animated movies
Yeah.
because, for lack of a better term, the magic's gone by that point. Okay, it's more of Woody, more of Buzz. Okay,
Mhm.
Yeah, we get it.
I
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
And that
blah,
was,
blah.
yeah.
You know, I kind of like original. Like I loved Cloudy with a Chance on Meatballs.
That wasn't bad.
That was a good
And
one.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too. I was kind of like, all right,
I didn't know they
Yeah.
made one.
yeah.
All right, so let me bring up another one.
Sure.
Well, don't you want to hear my favorite?
Yes, he's
Yes.
got a favorite.
Okay, Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Nice.
I looked forward to that
Nice.
every
Scrooge,
year.
Scrooge as Scrooge.
Yes.
Yeah, that was actually
My favorite line. What is that? A canary?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like, I don't know if you guys remember this, but it used to be you could only see that when you went to the theater to see other Disney movies that came out in December.
Yes, it was tacked
Right,
on.
and they would play that at the beginning.
I don't.
Like I remember,
that.
oh Christ, I'm trying to remember the name of the film. Pete's Dragon. Pete's Dragon came out probably late 70s, early 80s.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
And
Yeah, earlier.
you got the feature of Mickey's Christmas Carol beforehand. Good call by
Yeah.
you.
So they would
Fantastic.
play Mickey's Christmas Carol before because if you watch it, it's really short.
Yeah, it's not
You know,
long
it's
at all.
really
Maybe
short.
maybe 12, 13 minutes.
And a lot of people don't realize this is some trivia. There's a lot of characters in Mickey's Christmas Carol that hadn't been drawn,
I have to go on location. Excuse me.
or featured in a Disney short for like many, many years.
Yeah. Yes.
So, and they just kind of brought it back.
and they throw them all in there.
Right.
They're all in there. Yeah.
Exactly, from different movies. You got from Toad and blah, blah. They just, all the Disney movies thrown together. And sometimes...
They're the giant with the fucking the pistachio. Pistachio.
with yogurt.
Yes, with yogurt.
Disney's going to sue us. But anyway. But
We'll
like,
take the
even-
fucking publicity.
But they even like the coolest thing about that is even like the most minuscule characters are cameos
yes.
from their
And they're big
films.
time. And they're
Yeah,
big
from
time
their
fucking
films.
cameos.
And they just
They're
kind
big
of
time.
just
You're
kind of
right.
they could be just walking across the street and it's like holy shit.
Yeah.
So and then they had Mickey, they had Goofy, and it's Goofy's best in my opinion.
Oh, I love
And,
fucking Goofy.
You know, and that was like
Even Pete.
Even
Pete
though
was
he-
in that fucking shit.
I think yeah. Why yours,
Yeah.
Ebenezer? The richest man in the cemetery. But that's also I think it may be the first time that oh crap, the voice of not the voice, but the Alan Young, who did the voice of Scrooge McDuck in DuckTales,
Yes.
and he owned Scrooge McDuck for years after that. So Mickey's Christmas Carol really started a lot of shit, and
No, it
they did
did.
it. They did another Christmas Carol-esque movie, and it was like CGI and all that. So it's a hand-drawn Christmas movie from Disney that you're not going to get again.
No,
You-
not that one.
You're
not that one.
No,
No.
you're not going to get that the Disney animation like that in a short anymore. So it's just like it was just really, really good, and that's my favorite one.
All right.
And
So
my
Dave-
favorite movie though to go with your Bill Murray Scrooge has got to be Chevy
Nowadays.
Chase.
Nowadays.
Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation. My favorite movie
I love
Nice.
that. I do love
for
that.
Christmas. I love watching that.
Good
movie.
Emptying out the shitter.
Shitter was
Merry
full.
Christmas, shitter's full.
Oh, honey, have you checked our shitter lately?
I almost bought an ugly sweater that
The
said
fucking
that.
cat underneath the fucking chair. Wow. That's a fucking
What is-
black.
What the hell is this? She wrapped up her damn cat.
Good shit.
I'm sorry.
Good
I'm sorry. Having
shit.
Chevy Chase,
All right, hold on,
Chevy
hold on.
Chase flipping out as Clark
You got
Griswold,
questions.
you can't beat it.
Yes, you got questions.
No, you can't. It's awesome. Dave Mohart Marquez. I was finally old enough for the back room and the curtain when they did away with the movie stores, which we all know about that place.
I'm
The
not
back
saying a
room.
word. Oh,
Movie-
yeah.
I loved movie gallery.
It's where, yeah, but wait, Dave, you want a little bit of trivia? It's where I got the best fantasy football name ever. When I went behind that curtain, the first thing I saw was Edward Penis Hands. And I named my championship winning fantasy football team Edward Penis Hands. Boom sauce, motherfucker.
Penis hands, baby. And he does have a quick question.
Sure.
What about when they live action movies from childhood?
Oh, you mean when they take I know what he's talking about. Fuck if I'm drawing a
Does
blank.
he mean
right.
like Grease and and Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No. I think he means Christmas movies, like when they take like Santa Claus is coming to town and make it in a live action.
Oh, when they used to be like that claymation looking shit.
When
no,
they take
that's gay.
claymation,
Don't do it.
no.
Don't do
I
it.
like claymation.
No, I love the claymation.
I grew up on Davey and
No,
Goliath
that's what I'm
and
saying.
shit.
There
I
is
love
one.
the claymation.
There is one I
what
love.
I'm saying is,
Whoa.
All right.
Hello.
I look like you went in your eye.
Good granny.
that was close.
I'm deaf in one ear. I'm soon to be blind in one eye. Never know.
There is one live action Christmas movie along that line that I fucking loved, and it was Santa Claus the movie. I forget who played Santa Claus, but Dudley Moore was in the movie before he passed away. He played an elf.
Yeah. Damn it if I can't remember.
It's called Santa Claus the movie.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember the guy who plays Santa
Yeah.
Claus, and the elf is like he's upset.
You got the feed? I'm going to find out.
Something he built
I got the
broke.
feed.
Something he built broke, so he wants to make his mark on Christmas.
I
he goes to some
I remember,
greedy
yeah.
fucking guy, creates this lollipop that helps everyone fly because it's made of it's made of the stuff that they feed reindeer so they can fly.
1985.
I remember.
Santa Claus the movie.
I think we actually didn't we see that?
David
Did your mom
Huddleston.
take us to see that?
David Huddleston played Santa Claus.
I never saw it in the theater. I saw it on HBO or something.
Dudley Moore played Patch. John Lithgow played BZ. Burgess Meredith, the Penguin himself, played the Ancient Elf.
Yeah, okay.
Judy Cornwell played Mrs. Claus. And there's no more luminaries after those guys.
Right.
So
Yeah,
basically, that's that.
I love that movie.
I remember that.
I love that movie because it was like, here's the thing, and I'm usually not one to get all. It was a little PC, and it kind of attacked the commercial bit of Christmas because John Lithgow is greedy. He's like, let's create Christmas Part 2, and Dudley Moore's like, huh?
You go, it was
He's like, we're gonna make these lollipops and give them away for free.
It was a good
for
enough,
free.
It was a good enough movie for what it was.
It was, yeah, I liked it.
All right. As far as my question about Christmas, were there any Christmas rituals that your families had that you absolutely could not stand? Like there was one thing you had to do every year as a kid that you were just like, oh, fuck, here we go again. I don't want it to be too positive. You know me. I'm the fucking
No, I was going to say, I don't know if we kind of really fell into that. I mean, my dad kind of left us. I was just starting, like high school at that fucking point, or just at it. I mean,
my mom had a phase where she was a Jehovah's Witness, so not putting up a tree was something that sucked.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I really.
There had to be something that every Christmas you were like, oh shit, here it comes. It's coming. I know it's coming. I'm going to be just crawling into my own butthole and hanging myself.
No, it's funny. It's like when
shopping.
Yeah, I was going to say when I got older, I didn't look forward to shopping.
To this day,
like when I was
even younger.
I don't know, younger I didn't mind it, like because I would get my mom would give me like this little list, and she'd be like, "All right, go find shit," and I'd always fuck it up.
Well, yeah,
like,
I just
and
hated.
Like, I don't know. I guess at that point, maybe I was just like busy.
I just
doing
hated being in a hot, sweaty store while my mom shopped for other people. Because
all right, let me.
She wasn't going to show what she got me.
Let me maybe quantify the question a little bit. Depending on which family member threw your Christmas party, or your
usually
Christmas
grandma.
party. Okay. On the way to the house, you're like, oh, it's going to be great. We're going to have great food and great time and music and presents.
Bob's
And then you get there and you're like, oh, shit, there's that one thing I hate that's going to happen.
Bob's.
What is that?
Well, he's in heaven now. My Uncle Bob, we call him Bob the Puss because when Bob had like multiple beers, which he would bring.
Christ.
He would bring a 30 rack, just to let you guys know. And he'd leave it outside, so it'd be in the snow.
My man!
And he would probably go through about like 15 of those.
My man!
And after he got through about the 15th one, he became Bob-to-Puss.
Oh, Christ.
And the reason why we call him Bob-to-Puss is because everybody in that house is related, but it didn't matter because Bob-to-Puss... Yes.
Tiny hands?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And you just knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. You knew that the tentacles were going to start reaching out for things. And I don't know. Maybe it wasn't so much a thing that I didn't look forward to. I just knew that this was always going to happen. Like we'd be out there playing football, and as we're coming in and getting our drinks, you'd see the 30 rack have like 5 missing. And then there was like 10 missing. You're like, uh-oh, it's the
And that's the difference.
The transformation is happening.
And that's the difference between Jabroni Claus. You can see 15 missing and goes, oh, he's still got 10 left before he gets shitty.
Well, you have those relatives that they're going to drink a lot, but they're going to pass out. Whatever.
Right.
Whatever. You have that spot on the couch reserved.
Yeah.
We got one from the peanut.
But then you got Bobtopus.
We got one.
The more he drinks, the stronger he gets.
Wow, we got one from the listeners. My grandmother always bought clothes from yard sales and handed them out as gifts for the grandkids.
Oh, that's
dude,
fucking
seriously.
horrible.
My
You're like, what's that musky smell? Oh, that's Johnny's present.
That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it.
I gotta say though,
It was
fabric-
taken,
it's fabric
it was taken
softener,
care of. They had
right?
plenty of mothballs.
I got
in
two.
I gotta say though,
Go ahead.
the one tradition, honestly, that I miss, and this is gonna sound really weird, it's being ignorant to how fucked up some of my family actually was.
Yeah.
Oh, amen to you.
Because I
could tell a story about this.
You go to the
Do you know what
Christmas
mothballs
parties?
smell like?
Yeah,
Yes.
everything I ever got from one of my aunts.
How do you get their little legs spread apart to smell?
Aisle 30,
Exactly.
aisle 39. But anyway, at the store I don't work at. But
Gotcha.
He works.
no, but
No, the one
here's
he
the
doesn't
thing.
work at.
When you're young,
But you do.
When you're young, you're just like, oh, cool, I'm going to the party. I'm going to the party, going to eat some food and snacks and stuff and hang out with the cousins I only see once a year.
Right,
and
right.
Shit like
Oh,
that.
fuck yeah.
Same.
I
Then
love
when you-
that, yeah.
Then when you get older and you realize that their fucking parents are trying to fuck your mom and your aunt out of their
Oh
inheritance.
my God! Yes.
It's like, I'm like, God damn, to be an ignorant child again. You
Yeah.
know, it's like,
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
two.
so before my grandfather passed away, Christmas was great with them. Let's put it that way. Now it's non-existent.
Wow,
Right.
yours is the same, almost the same as mine. Before my granddad passed away,
Not to bring everybody down.
Christmas was fantastic.
I know. Thanks, buddy.
I got two, and one is tied into what we just talked about earlier. My birthday, so you guys know, is December 8th. So if you're out and about this weekend on December 16th, we're celebrating. Eddie, you better be there.
Which is it?
December
this
16th,
Saturday.
this Saturday, Tokyo Sushi, Dodge, Connecticut. So my birthday's on December 8th. Christmas is on December 25th. There's a 17-day lag.
And on that Monday, you're going to get your present, which fucking
That's fine. No, save it till
destroyed
Tuesday. We'll
my
do it.
soul.
We'll do
I know.
it right here.
I know we will, because
If we're going to destroy your soul, we're going to do it on camera
I know.
because I love you. Anyway, I had this one relative every fucking Christmas who would hand me a box of just
What's in a box?
just of the most ridiculous cheap ass shit,
What's in the box?
and would say, "This is your combination birthday and Christmas gift."
I used to do that to Alan all the time, and then I'd have a backup present.
But
no,
see, whoa, hello, what happened?
Oh my head!
I know that hurt.
Oh my god!
Now let me continue. What the
Oh,
fuck?
why do you do it again?
Who keeps stepping on shit?
Because I'm tipsy and I like watching you
Hey!
suffer.
So when I got to be old enough, and I'm going to say around 11, and unfortunately, my dad was in striking distance. And when I say that, each one of us here knows what that means.
Oh yeah.
I got handed the box and said, "This is your combination birthday and Christmas gift." And I said, "Well, wait a minute." And I pointed at my brother. And I said, "Matt was born in April. Why doesn't he get a combination birthday and Christmas gift? He gets two. Is it my fault that I was born in December?" And as soon as the word December fell out of my mouth, the backhand hit me clear in the face, knocked me on my ass.
I'm going to defend you.
Thank you. Finally, 130 some episodes, he's going to defend me.
I dated a girl,
No,
that you
didn't.
met.
No, you didn't.
Alicia,
Mm-hmm.
whose birthday is in December. Actually, it's today.
Give me that look.
Oh,
Birthday's
happy
today.
birthday.
Alicia.
Alicia, happy birthday.
She comes from a family with 3 other siblings, and if I remember correctly, all their birthdays are pretty close. So, and hers is last, and then there's Christmas. So by the time Christmas came, she always got the shaft. She was the oldest.
Everybody's broke.
Yeah, she always kind of got the shaft. So Alicia, I'm sorry, baby. I still loves you.
At the end of the day, look,
Alan, I actually got 2 friends that
what
are
is
born
happening
on,
here?
Actually,
Oh, Jesus.
Both my
My ex-wedding anniversaries were in July, and because my birthday's in July, my birthday and anniversary gift got lumped together. Gotta say, I'm not a fan. I feel for you December people. I really
Say
do.
it.
It's terrible.
Say it.
Horse shit.
Do you want the button?
Anyways,
Okay, here, go.
Horse shit.
Thank you.
I just
And
have
it
to say
And
that
you're in violation of contract. You're
I have
fired.
2 friends that are born on Christmas Day.
Ooh.
Sean Metcalf and Alan White.
They deserve
And
2 gifts.
both of them I have fucked with and only bought them 1 gift and said, this is your combination birthday Christmas present. Now, saying that, I did have a backup present for him because I was just fucking with him. Because
Alan, if you're listening,
there is.
come to Tokyo Sushi. We miss you.
Right?
That's what I've been saying.
It's time for the annual
I said,
visit.
dude, he doesn't even know. It's beyond annual. And I'm going to call him out. Do you know how long the sex on the beach has been a drink at Tokyo Sushi?
Since I've been going there.
Since it was the 783. All right? I changed it because
I was going to say, I thought that was the same marker and everything.
it was. It really was. That was the last time Alan was there.
He's the only one I know that drinks that.
Exactly.
Which one of you guys is going to let me finish this?
That drink? Go
No.
ahead, finish it.
The point.
No, go ahead.
The last point I was going to make is that last year, and we've pimped his GoFundMe, and they made a lot of money, and they're doing great things, is my nephew Gage was born the day after Christmas. I'll be fucked if I ever hand that boy a box and say, this is your combination. Fuck that. I'm a December baby. I know the pain. He will get a box for Christmas and a box for his birthday.
Nope.
You know why? Because he deserves it. Every December.
If I turn around.
Stop. Every December baby, whoever listens to this, should get something for his birthday and Christmas because they're different.
If I turn around and give him an Xbox One X and say, this is your birthday.
You better have a game with it.
A $420 system. You need to slow that shit down.
Let me ask you a question.
You do not deserve a $400 present for your birthday.
I'm going to ask you the most important question of all. When was your oldest son born?
My oldest is October.
October. Would you dare hand him a box and say, this is a combination gift?
I would do it in December. If I turned around and been like, the only thing that you want...
Stop.
Nope. The only thing
I'm looking
that you
at him
want,
right now.
The only thing that you want is this new
If that's the only thing,
Xbox
that's different.
coming out, and it's a fucking $400 system.
I've never been greedy.
You're not going to get that for just
If
Christmas.
I want a Kiss CD for my birthday and maybe
it's
a Falcons
$20
jersey,
fucking
or
present
maybe a Falcon jersey
and a
for
$100
Christmas,
present.
I have a compromise.
go.
I have a compromise.
Go ahead.
It sucks.
Welcome, Beans. I see you're
totally-
watching.
Here's the thing. I agree. I have trouble.
You have
I
to
agree with
sympathize.
him.
You don't
I
agree.
with
You
him.
sympathize
No,
because you don't know the pain.
No, I agree with you. I totally no. Like I said, I dated a girl. It was the same thing. Like I bought her 2 presents.
Yeah, I'm
I knew she'd
almost
get
a month
fucked.
away from
But-
Christmas. I feel you. I've
This-
gotten this.
Have you really?
I've gotten the
That's
combination.
horseshit. That's horseshit.
I have gotten the combination
There are
present.
45
all right?
days, give or take, between
Yes.
your birthday and Christmas.
All right,
That's horseshit.
Here's the compromise.
Go ahead.
Here's the compromise. And it, probably this is more work for Loki than you, but
Sure.
because he's got
Don't
multiple
forget,
children.
Sean Metcalf
On
and-
Christmas Day.
Yeah, they were born on Christmas
On
Day.
Christmas Day.
On Christmas. Now, neither one of me or you have that.
No, we don't.
Hey, listen, this is for the parents. Okay, so if you have a child that's born, yeah, fuck them. They're the reasons that things are so fucked up.
Don't screw in March, motherfucker.
Fucking punish your kids, goddammit!
Anyway, so if you have a kid that's born close to Christmas, or birthday's close to Christmas or something like that, if you're going to give them a gift, if it's going to be a combination gift, you hand them, like if it's the Xbox, you hand the Xbox.
That's badass.
Hear me out. Okay, you have this $400 game system. Okay, and then you look at me like, and because I know your birthday's so close to Christmas, you and I get a day for anything.
That's pretty badass.
Just you and I are going to go anywhere. Just say it. Just don't put a limit.
It wasn't
anywhere
my
you
see
want.
Just to throw that out there, it was not my parents.
No, I'm
It
just
was
saying.
never my parents.
Right, but that's a difference between parents. See, you're putting thought into this. You're putting actual passion into this. You're like,
their parents are
understand.
just going to
relative-
hand them something.
Oh,
and say,
absolutely.
The relative I'm speaking of gave no fucking thought. It was the same bullshit sweater I could have got on fucking...
I'm going to say something that's not popular.
It does say Army. By the way, Army beat Navy again.
Fuck yeah, they did 2 years in a row.
Boo. Anyway. Love you, Mom.
Do that.
Love you, Mom.
Oh, wait. Beans just came in. He says, I'd love to be born on Christmas. Double presents. Horse shit. Horse shit. He totally missed the whole fucking thing.
Are you not understanding the word that's coming out of our mouth?
See? This is where we have a disconnect.
No,
I was born 2 weeks before Christmas, and I get host. And you know what the best part is?
I just said I totally fucked over my friends that were born on Christmas because I knew that they get fucked over like that.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing, and I'm going to say something that's probably not popular to say, but it's true.
Go ahead.
Okay, your oldest is more important. I'm sorry. They're the matriarch, patriarch, or whatever. They're going to take over after you. Like when you pass away, your oldest, you hope, yeah. But when you pass away, your oldest is your legacy.
Can I just say that Jaden is the oldest of the Smith clan?
Let's not.
Yeah, we've covered Jaden Smith way too many times.
He's a perfect snowflake millennial, dude. He is like
Ed's pulling the jabroni move.
Thank you.
Anyway, listen. So
it's the truth.
We hope your oldest is technically the one you expect, regardless of gender. Your daughter is going to be the one that carries your ideas on. You like to think they're going to be the one that carries your ideas and that tries to hold the family together.
Wait. When you say carries your ideas, what if you have
ideals?
Ideals.
Hard work,
correct? Dedication.
Ideals, not ideas.
I'll buy it.
No. There's a big difference.
I was about to argue this hard.
No. There's a big difference between ideas and ideals because your ideas are something that you're trying to create.
You would hope
your ideals are something that already instilled in you, and you're trying to push those forward.
Because you want your kids to argue.
You know what? I'm going to say this right now, and I don't care who I piss off. The ideals that were passed on by my father to me was hard work, dedication, family, to an extent.
Now, does that make him the person that he is? Absolutely not. But these are the ideals that you pulled away to make yourself a better person to society.
Correct.
Now, these ideals, if I turn around and I ask Emma, hey, are these the ideals that you pull away from your dad? Do you think the ideals are going to be the same, or do you think they're going to be a little different?
The ideals, same.
Ideals, right. Now, your ideas, ideas are completely different than your old man.
This is where I'm going to piss people off, and I don't actually give half a fuck who I piss off at this point.
That's why you're the co-host.
Exactly. That's why we're the co-hosts, and you're the guy in the box.
There's co.
Right,
If there's two, you're both co-hosts.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Unless you want to play a Bobby Heenan Grilly Monsoon thing. That'd be cool.
Or if you want.
Will you stop?
I'm sorry.
You said Gorilla Monsoon.
No, you could do a Johnny Carson, Ed McMahon thing too. I mean,
yes,
I'll suck your dick, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey-o!
Your dick is huge. Hey-o!
Publishers Clearinghouse. Yes.
If my old man had his way, I'd be a cop. I'd be a prick. I'd be judgmental. I'd be everything I'm not. And by the way, if you haven't seen it, go to the Loki and Jabroni Show Facebook page. By the way, thank you very fucking much for the video you put up on my birthday.
I tried.
Damn near brought me to tears. And by the way, I know the answer to the question. It's Thurman Munson. Fuck you guys.
I know.
Fuck you guys. If I grew up the way my dad wanted...
Ange had it right.
Did she really?
Yeah, she did say Thurman
Send
Munster.
it in afterwards?
She did.
Good job. You win.
No, Ange did say Thurman Munster. I do want to give her that.
I'm surprised she knew that.
She did say it.
Congratulations. You win. What does she win, by the way? Does she win a prize or something?
Well, if she got it right, I'd take the shot. But if she got it wrong, they had to take the shot.
Okay.
That was the whole idea. I actually had a couple questions, but
I got you.
But nobody was there.
I got you. Wait, before I get into my point, Will says, fuck all y'all who had birthdays during the school year and got to celebrate with others. Summertime birthdays didn't get that fun.
Fuck you!
Funny story.
That's the best time to have it.
Yeah,
Seriously?
exactly.
June, July.
May birthday was
Dude.
the best. Grade skate, fucking parks.
Stop. In my class, there were 3 kids, 3, who had the same birthday. 3. All of us. Wow. So, yeah, everybody brought in cupcakes. It wasn't special. It was like, oh, look, these 3 kids had a birthday. And here's some fucking cupcakes and get out of the game.
We need to get Will on the show. I'm going to do a new segment. Is Will that fucked up?
Oh, Will, challenge. Throw it out there, bro.
Then get Will on the mic.
Fucking love this guy. And he's a good guy. He has great thoughts. He's not the fucking bearded cunt. Anyway.
I don't care if he's a bad guy. It's sweeps weeks, motherfucker.
Right. Sweep.
Anyway.
Skirt.
The one time I asked my dad, it was 1984. I said, Dad, my birthday's in December. I'd like to take all my friends as much as I get seasick. Let's take my friends fishing. Let's go. He had a boat. Let's go out on the boat and go fishing. He goes, that's a great idea. We'll do it. June, we load all the kids in the car, and there's my mom following behind, and we get there, and everybody's unloading, and a fucking state trooper car pulls up. My dad was a cop, by the way. And they whispered at each other, and some. And all of a sudden, my dad tears out of there. Gone. And my mom looks at us and goes, well, I'm sorry, we can't go fishing. Like, fucking done. You know why? Because they caught Michael Ross. And my dad was a part of the Norwich investigation on one of the young ladies and ruined my summer birthday. So don't pull this bullshit about, the summer birthday, boo-hoo, fucking whatever.
I was going to say, summer birthdays are, that's halfway through. So, you get the best presents because people still got money at that fucking
I have the
point.
springtime birthday.
Welcome. So... Wait. I got to comment. I got to say welcome to Yvette Cheech. Love you.
What's up, Yvette?
Will says, beware how far down the hole you want to dig, Ed, LOL. All right. You know what, Will?
How far am I digging?
Save some time next Tuesday. I think we have our topic. Loki and Jabroni featuring Will Shabbat next Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
Will.
Have some fun.
Will, for the last, it's been year and a half, 2 years?
Yes.
We've been doing this show. There's nowhere I won't dig.
Yeah,
that's true.
I was going to say, he's like fucking Dr. Grant. He's digging fucking left and right and giving you truths. He's telling you about the 6-foot turkey.
Here's the thing. Some people only grow truth on their face. I dig for it.
I love this guy, and I just may let my daughter marry him. Fuck! Okay, so the second family tradition, before we go too far off the deep
we're getting way off of Christmas.
I know.
Ho, ho, ho.
My dad...
Oh, no, we're right on track. Ho, ho, ho.
Whoa! Amen. Wait. We're going back to the Michael Ross thing. He said Wendy Baribeau was a third cousin. Her grandfather was my neighbor back in the day, Will. So
great.
My mom almost built a computer for Michael Ross. So
right. If you guys don't know who Michael
Ross, met him twice.
Motherfuckers
really nice.
in Connecticut. All right, look, let's break it down like this.
Quickly.
Our fucking best friend growing up, Rob. What the fuck is his mom's fucking maiden name?
Ross. Regardless, we'll talk about that another time. We gotta
Family's right here in Connecticut.
Keep moving forward. My dad was, as you know, not the nicest guy ever. He provided for his family great. I always had clothes on my back, food in my belly, and all the things I needed. He wasn't always the most jovial human being in the world. So when Christmas came, Christmas morning, I was just like, oh, fuck, here it comes. And it was like...
Did you have the guy from Scrooged?
No.
It's 2 pounds of peel.
We had this gimmick called Pick a Present. And every year, it'd be a rotation. There were only 4 of us. Mom, Dad, Matt, Chris. Pick a present. You pick one, you read whose name's on it, you pass it along. You know what I want? And it's what every other family does. Is people dive in and get their stuff, and they're happy, and everybody's smiling and all that. Nope. We had this structured fucking drill sergeant gimmick. Pick a present. Do you think? No, wait, nope. You pick too many. No, you go. Now you go. Horse shit. It ruined the fucking fun of Christmas.
So you just want to rip it open and go crazy like everybody else wants to. That's
absolutely.
I'm absolutely on that page with you. Absolutely.
18 years I had to go through that bullshit. And then when we got older, it was just like, here's a stack of shit. Here you go. I'm like, where was this fucking 30 years ago, you cocksucker? Minnesota, by the way. Minnesota.
Fire. I'm calling for a rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Here we go.
The thing you hated most about Christmas, I'm going to tell you right now, relatives that try to buy you clothes.
Macadamia nuts.
I didn't mind.
Oh, I'm sorry. Brazilian nuts. Brazilian.
Scratch tickets.
Come on, don't give me that look. You know everybody calls them. All right.
Oh my God.
Oh, stop.
Trigger, hit it. Now. Hit
Nobody
it.
ever says that.
Yes,
ever.
they
Now,
do. Yes,
hit
they
it.
do.
Trigger.
Fucking editing this one.
You son of a bitch. Hit the trigger.
I'm looking it up.
It's the first time he's ever got the trigger.
I just got a thumbs up for that, by the way. Can I just say that?
Oh my God.
I'm Googling it.
You Google the fuck out of that.
Googling it. Right now, just to tell you.
It's the first Loki trigger ever.
I have never regretted a rapid fire in my life.
And nor should you. It's the best part of the fucking show.
First one.
Okay.
What?
Wait.
Just read. No, the first one. First Google. That's all you gotta do. You don't even have to read it. Don't read it. Just read it personally.
I never thought I'd say this in my life, but I think I need another.
It doesn't say what they... Oh, Brazil nuts. Never mind.
I never thought I'd ever say this in my life, but I think I need another IPA.
I might get you an IPA in about 30 seconds. Where were we?
Things
you hated about Christmas?
I hated getting clothes.
I didn't mind getting clothes because
You don't want to read it.
I'll
You
give
don't want to
credit.
read it.
I don't.
Do you want me to read it?
No.
You want me to read it?
Stop.
No, it's wrong. It's wrong. You Portuguese mother.
No.
Oh my God.
Your fucking attitude right now is wrong. 10 years ago, this was funny as shit.
Yes, it was.
My entire family said this bullshit.
Then you know what? Read it.
My entire
Read it.
family
It's
said
the Loki
this.
and Jabroni show. Read it.
Okay,
I'll
you
get it in
fucking
IPA.
precious snowflakes. Urban Dictionary. Apparently comes from the fact that when they're still in their shell, they resemble a black man's pedial digit.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Thank you. This is exactly what y'all need to fucking hear.
I'm with you.
Because 10 years ago, this was fucking absolutely fine, people.
Stop.
And no, he's over
10
here.
days ago at a comedy club, and I watched it on YouTube, was a friend of mine, and
I'm never running for governor.
I'm not going to mention his name. I'm not going to mention his name because I haven't cleared it with him, but if next week he says, Chris, you can mention my name, I'll mention it. Did a show in Los Angeles. He's a stand-up comedian, and he made some racial jokes, and you know what? The place blew up, and they were laughing their ass off. The problem is when you're sitting in a room of, say, 300, and you make a joke, and you're on the stage, and you have a microphone in your hand, none unlike us right now, everything's off limits. They're like, that's funny as shit. If you say it on, I don't know, the news or in a newspaper article, or if you're that fucked up kid who you mentioned earlier, who I want to get to after the fact.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely.
You're fucking wrong.
Which, by the way, I was absolutely right on that.
You were. And I shared the ever-loving shit out of it.
I'm sorry, dude. When you turn around, you say you never heard that. I call horse shit. I call horse shit. For 3 decades.
Loki's losing it. Bring more meds. That's the comment we got. This is why you guys need to join the live feed, because shit like this happens every fucking week. Facebook.com/Loki and Jabroni. Just join us.
No, I'm speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying. For 2 decades, this was the norm. And all of a sudden, y'all are going to look the other way and say, never heard that term before.
You know why?
I never heard that term before.
Because we're afraid. Because people have been made to be afraid.
Because it's fucking horrible.
It's not horrible.
It's hysterical.
When Eddie Murphy, stop.
It's
when
hysterical.
Eddie fucking Murphy, probably easily the most successful stand-up comic of all time, makes Italian jokes. We all laughed. I'm Italian. I can say that.
No, makes gay jokes.
Makes gay jokes. We all laugh. I know gay people who love that bit.
Pull over.
Let me check you. What is this?
What is that? Is that a secret weapon?
He makes all sorts of jokes.
Stop.
And we all laugh.
Stop.
Heaven forbid someone
Pull
makes
your
a joke like that now.
fucking panties out of your fucking asshole.
This fucking guy right
Pull
here.
your fucking
Boom.
panties out of your asshole.
Hold on, and I'm looking for it. I don't know where the
serious.
Enterprise went. Where's the Enterprise?
It's up here.
It's
Give me
right
that.
next to you,
Give me
you
that
dirty...
fucking thing. Give me that. I'll open it. Give me that fucking
No,
thing.
got it.
He's going to do the scissor bit. I want to watch this again. I want to see if he takes my eye out. If you're watching live, this is why you need to watch live. If he takes my eye out doing the scissor bit. Oh, wow.
You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out.
You can actually open a bottle with anything rigid.
Like my teeth. I've done it millions of times.
You don't want to do that, though, because it breaks down the enamel.
All right,
whatever. I'm not a
Let's
dentist.
keep it real.
No,
Let's keep it real. It was probably a horrible joke, but it was a joke.
What?
Nobody means anything. You know, it's like, yes, lighten up.
It is lighten up. It's about time we lighten up. You know what?
Seriously?
Literally. In the 80s, we had a great time. When the fuck did we get a stick up our ass and decide that everything is fucking cliche? Everything's fucking, shh, oh my God, it's so taboo. No, it's not.
Sometime in the last 10
White
years.
people have small dicks. Black people have fucking.
Oh my God.
Come on. Like, people, stop. Stop. Can we just get along? Can we just get over this shit?
I can't believe you just said let's get along.
I am. It's Christmas time, and it's time for us to
By the way,
get over this shit.
Oh, quick hit. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Three Kings Day.
Fucking
wait. Let me finish. Can we
celebrate Christmas?
Can we celebrate the different religions? And if you meet somebody who's, well, I'm Jewish, well, Happy Hanukkah. Or do we just go with this wussified, titty-sensitive bullshit and say Happy Holidays? Around the table, go. You already know my answer.
No, you can wish anybody what they want. I mean, seriously, I celebrate Christmas. If you tell me Happy Holidays, I want to say Merry Christmas.
And if they say to you, well, I'm Jewish,
then I'm going to turn around and say Happy Hanukkah.
Bingo!
But I don't expect you to say Happy Hanukkah to me, because I just told you I celebrate Christmas. So what do you tell me?
You say enjoy Christmas or happy
You say
whatever.
No, because if I could turn to you and say Happy Kwanzaa, or I can say
You can say Merry Christmas.
I can say Happy Hanukkah, you can say Merry fucking Christmas.
This body
is
paint,
the Merry going to kill you that much?
possibly.
Can I ask you that?
This
No,
body
obviously
paint
it does.
stinks something special.
It does actually.
Oh my God.
It's the yellow.
It is
It's the yellow dye number 5.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have cancer in the next
I
year.
say end the Fed.
I just don't get it. It's just this whole enrapture and happy holidays and all this bullshit. We can't say Merry Christmas because it offends people. And then Loki began saying, yeah, exactly. This is why you need to join the live feed every week and then download the
I'm
shit.
just saying what you've been fucking wanting to say, motherfuckers.
Oh,
That's
Will
it.
will say it. That's the best part.
No. That's he's over here. He's like, yeah, Loki's lost it. No, he's like, Loki's actually dead on.
Because
He's
we
fucking
are
dead on.
the fucking truth.
I am fucking dead on. You know when Christmas kicked ass? In the 80s. Because your parents...
And the 90s.
No.
I'll give the 90s a lot of credit.
90s was cool because we were by ourselves. All right?
Us.
No.
Yes,
right.
yes.
Exactly. So you're not talking about fucking like family.
No,
all right?
one day, done.
No.
Actually,
we were
90s,
celebrating Christmas by ourselves in our bachelor pads. In the 80s...
I was still in high school.
Fag.
Till
Can I say that?
Yeah, you can.
Can I say
that's
fag?
so gay.
It was written on the
No, he
wall
was.
at
That's so
Grosso
fucking
Tech,
gay. Yeah,
and I
Ed
pointed it
is
out.
gay. Ed Jacobs is gay. It was written all over the fucking walls. They didn't even have your phone
Wow,
number.
hello.
For a good time.
Minnesota.
Call Ed Jacobs.
Minnesota.
Hey,
Nipples. Here you go. Here it comes.
Mama Smith, if you're out there,
Oh, my God.
I apparently have something to prove.
He is pulling Mama Smith out. SMI double F.
You missed her. She walked away with 2 bottles of fucking Kahlua tonight. So
Hot shit in the winter.
So I gotta leave now.
Wow.
and she had quite the
All right.
buzz on. Trust me.
Ed, you get a Christmas question.
I don't know if I wanted it.
Yeah, come on. We each had our Christmas question. It's your turn.
Merry Christmas, Jabroni.
Merry Christmas to you, too. And happy
Chri-
Kwanzaa to you there, Ed. And
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy Three Kings Day.
Ask my mom's a Laker, and there you go.
I usually here's the thing, like with the Happy Holidays thing. I always thought of it as like after Christmas, before New Year's, you say Happy Holidays.
That's fine.
That's the way I always.
No,
thought
I
of
agree.
it.
That
Yeah.
7-day period
Yeah.
is fine.
But to go with your thing about the '90s before you accuse me of being a fag.
Accused? I've seen him.
The reason I bring that up is like the last couple of years I was in high school. They actually stopped. They told us we couldn't tell people Merry Christmas.
No,
Exactly.
they did.
Because
The beginning of the
honestly,
wussification.
not,
They actually told us that in the military, and I went in 94. 94? It was 94.
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
This
had
is the same thing.
our mess
we
hall.
couldn't say Merry Christmas.
Our-
we had to say Happy
Our
Holidays.
mess hall in Fort Jackson, South Carolina, which I guess if any of you are listening, I really didn't go to.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
It was
Um,
because
had-
I wasn't in Fort Benning either.
Yeah, you probably didn't.
No, I wasn't
No.
in Fort Benning, Georgia.
Had a banner in the mess hall that said Merry Christmas. And then on this wall, it said Happy Hanukkah. And on this wall, it said Happy Kwanzaa. They covered all their bases. And I know there was another part of the mess hall that our unit didn't go to because that we had our section and every unit had their section, but I know there was one because I did KP and it said Happy Kwanzaa. They covered all their bases. The Army does not discriminate. It says Christmas.
can't.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what's great about the United States Army.
'Cause
God bless their souls,
you
which
have Sikhs.
we were never in because we weren't.
You have Sikhs in the officer program, so
I was.
They wear the turbans and everything.
You're,
and they have their rank insignia on their turbans. And
Oh wait, you were. I wasn't.
You're stolen
But-
valor.
That's right. I really am.
we had
Even
Joe-
though Lee Bozeman has been on the show fucking 3 times, I can
brought-
tell you different.
I brought this up
Cocksuckers.
before. We had Jehovah's Witnesses at my high school, and they actually complained about all the Merry Christmas stuff, and they started telling us we couldn't do it.
I know, because people get like that.
They
man.
want what
And
they
it's like-
want. And it
yeah.
goes back to what you're talking about with the legend of Frosty. If I don't get what I want, I'm going to pitch a bitch.
No, watch it. I'm serious. If you guys have not seen this 2004 Legend of Frosty, you're going to get through like the first 15 minutes and shut it off like I did. Because you're going to be like, dude, this is what's wrong with society.
We live in a
And
country. Go ahead. Please,
I was
finish your
going to
point.
say, because I'm going to bring up Homeboy. So go ahead and you bring up your point. Because,
Okay. Homeboy, I can't wait to hear
oh,
this.
you know where I'm
I
going.
cannot wait to hear this.
Oh boy!
We live in a country where easily 75% of the population is either Catholic or Christian, and they celebrate Christmas. This is not something to roll your eyes at. This is like actual,
Most atheists celebrate Christmas too. Like,
absolutely.
which is strange to me because it's a celebration of the birth of Christ and yada yada.
well,
But
most of us.
No, let's
most
be
of,
honest.
Most of us know the Christmas tradition is
I was
going to
say,
It is.
Today's Christmas is all about gift giving, and if you're really going to celebrate the birth of Christ, I mean, there was 3 wise men that were there, and what I think that was it, right?
Well, they weren't wise men. They were.
they were kings. They were kings.
No, they weren't kings either. They were actually there to tell the king where he was being born, and there was another group that was supposed to kill him. And then when they saw the glory of Christ, they changed their minds, and they were paid to do it. They gave to him. That's the actual biblical story.
okay, regardless,
Not to be a downer.
I understand.
I'm just saying.
You ain't down in me. I mean, I
that
celebrate
that is the
Christmas as
truthful-
it is. Like,
that is the truthful.
throw up the
biblical
Christmas
story.
tree, drink some fucking eggnog, get a buzz on, and spend time with
if my
family.
neighbor, we're Jewish, and I don't know what my neighbors are because we're in that fucking time where, let's go back to the 80s. Everybody knew everybody else. Everybody knew the neighborhood, yada, yada. Now, we don't know our neighbors for fuck all, hardly. Hardly. There's some that do, there's some that don't.
Well, if you take the time,
exactly.
you have to take the
I'm actually
time to
happy
get
If
that I
to
know
my
my
neighbor throws a menorah in their window, do you think I'm going to go, oh my God, I'm so triggered? No.
No.
God bless you.
But I'll tell you what,
It's
I'll
your
walk over there and
fucking
be like,
religion.
hey, I've always had a question about the Jewish people. And-
Exactly. I might go want to learn more.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, mother.
You
Exactly.
should scream Allah Akbar, and you should throw a fucking
Hey, dumb
Molotov
question.
cocktail through their window.
Can we take a call?
Just kidding.
We
No.
got someone that wants to chime in, and they want to chime in.
Yeah, and who's gonna, no, it's Will.
Yeah.
Will's going to be on the show next week.
You got
Will's
your
going to be on
time.
the show next week.
We'll let show on the Will. We'll let Will on the show.
right now.
No,
Next week.
no, he can't intrude on the Christmas episode.
Okay, next week. Next week is the Will show. This week is Christmas. Chris, that's me. Christmas.
Okay, all right.
Calm down, Ebenezer.
Let me break it down like this. What is your favorite food that comes around during Christmas time that you absolutely love.
I'm going to piss
you
a bunch
know
of
it's going to
people
come
off.
out. You know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a specific dessert, whether it be a cookie, whether it be the hot chocolate flavor that only comes out, whatever it is, Christmas brings out one thing, and I'll give you mine.
Go ahead.
Eggnog.
Bullshit.
Fucking
I love eggnog.
love eggnog. And it's only available this time of the year. You know it is. And, man, I can fucking drink my worths of fucking...
With or without that
it don't
special
matter.
sauce.
It don't matter.
Nope.
You could throw the rum
Same.
in there, and you could throw no rum in there.
My friend Andy...
I love some eggnog.
My friend Andy would go...
I love eggnog.
We were in high school.
I haven't had any yet this year.
And then later on, when we were in our 20s and almost to our late 20s, and, you know, obviously life takes you in different directions. We don't get together as often, but I remember Andy just buying like a fucking quart in the hood peel off like you got with the school milk.
Yeah.
And do a drain eggnog. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so fucking disgusting. He's like, no, this is the best, dude.
I've been waiting all year for this,
and
baby.
Then, of course, when we get into our 20s, he would take the obligatory 3 or 4 gulps and then pour the rum in, shake it up, and then do it again. But that was, I never got it. Eggnog just tastes nasty to me. But I get your... I get it.
Here's the thing, and I'm not trying to sound PC or anything, but I used to love this, like, working for different companies, and we'd have a Christmas party. I don't know if you worked.
Yeah.
And I worked mostly in the Groton, New London area at the time, and it's a very diverse area of Connecticut.
Eggnog and Honey Nut Cheerios, Will says.
What? Never thought about it. I may try that. I may try that just for Will.
You would.
Why?
No.
Because I'm catering to our audience? I'm trying to build something here?
We don't cater.
Oh, hell, fuck no.
No. We don't cater to the audience at this show. We educate them.
Good point.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Maybe they
one
educate us.
thing I used to love is, like the Spanish cats that I used to work with, bring the greatest fucking food. Like, oh my God.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, they bring in this fucking chicken.
Oh,
like,
my God, yes.
You couldn't make in your life.
Off the bone.
This ham.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I used to love the Christmas parties, and I used to love the different, like, there was this Indian guy that brought in some crazy rice dish with pork in it, and I'm like, oh, my God. Like, I miss that part. Like, now it's like Christmas party at work is like, oh, we're going to order 20 pizzas. I'm like, you fucking...
Yeah, because pizza screams Christmas.
You fucking suck.
Weak sauce right there, man.
I
Give me a plate where I can go scoop.
Exactly.
Scoop.
Here's what
and have 20 different flavors right there.
Here's what I miss. I miss, like, I'm not saying a company should, like, pay for the Christmas party every year.
No, potluck,
like,
baby.
Yeah,
exactly.
Potluck. Hey, guys, tell you what. I'm going to pay your salary for a day if you all want to bring in your fucking dishes.
Your favorite dish.
Yes.
Exactly.
I miss that.
No.
Doesn't happen a lot.
It's a potluck.
It used to happen at the dealership.
Used to happen all the time in every place, dude. They just don't do it no more because it's just not. We can't cut down production. If we slow down, it's going to fuck up everything. But what they don't realize is, yes, say you lose 3 hours of time, you gain 6 months of morale.
Exactly.
Because these people are going to be like, yo, remember the Christmas party when we like totally clicked? I thought you were a dick, but like we actually sat down and had these spare ribs and they were awesome. And like me and you are like cool friends now.
Amen.
And because we're cool friends now, the business has taken off.
Bingo.
Because that was the one thing that was stopping this business from going anywhere.
You know what I used to fucking love? It was like a broken record. Like at the dealership, it's happened a lot. Like
hello, Brian.
At the dealership, it's happened
What's
a
up,
lot.
Brian?
Like,
Brian Miner?
The Spanish cats will make something.
What's up, Brian?
And you try and be like, oh god damn, what's in this? And their opening monologue always started with, well, dude, my mom's used to. And
exactly.
Then like,
yes, exactly.
You know it was a family gimmick.
Exactly.
And it's like, that's what I'm tasting.
And
For
people,
I'm tasting your
when
mom.
you bring a potluck.
Oh my God.
When you bring a potluck, it's the same thing with when we do shit together.
Yeah, always.
You always bring your best to the table. Why? Because not only does it represent you, right? It represents you, it represents your family, and it represents everything that you stand for.
Right.
So if you're bringing steak tips and the shits are overcooked with no spices at all, that says a lot about you.
Certainly does.
However, if you bring some steak tips and they are fucking medium rare, juicy, and just bursting with flavor as soon as you fucking hit them.
To the point where you put it on top of your head and your tongue is beating the shit out of your face to get to it.
Dude, let me just say, when, as much as I hated working there, when I was at Gerard Mitsubishi, dude,
Did you just say that out loud?
I did. Fuck it, it's not there anymore. But
they're not.
They're Kia now.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Dude,
but the Antonita Water Group is not sponsoring us, so fuck them.
I had the best Puerto Rican rice and chicken, the best Mexican tacos.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
Real tacos, dude.
Right.
So, Christmas was fucking awesome.
In a week from now, in that fucking plant, I'm going to be eating like a fucking king.
Yeah,
because these motherfuckers bring in, that's what I'm saying. We do that. We do that. And I'm going to be bringing in my cheesecakes, and people can be like, that's great. You know what I'm saying? But that is what this country is missing right now.
The melting pot.
Yes. Yes. Fucking
and it's all about the food.
I am the non-bearded truth, motherfucker.
It is about the food. Most people don't realize
Thanksgiving.
Food.
The first dinner. Food.
Why? Because food brings people closer.
Life. It is life.
You sit there and you're eating something, you're like, holy shit, this is fucking good. What did you use for a spice in
If I could throw this mic down and leave, I would.
Oh, my God.
But this computer's expensive. I'm not leaving it here.
All right. Let me just go. I'm just going to say, I'm going to close this out. The same thing I look forward to on Thanksgiving is the same thing I look forward to on Christmas. It's a fucking green bean casserole. I could overdose on that shit all day long. I must have ate 6 pounds of his shit.
Who makes your green bean casserole, baby?
My man Loki does.
All right, devil's advocate. I'm not a fan of green bean casserole.
That's fine. Not a lot of people are.
But
you have to get
more
it.
for us, baby.
Wait. And I explained it to Angela because she said the same things. That it just seems like mush. If you get it right out of the oven, where the onions are still crispy and everything's still warm, it's the best fucking thing on earth. Shut up. And shut up. Get out of my house, Ed. But if you get it right out of the oven and it's still, the onions are crispy and everything's good, oh my God, it's the best feeling ever. If you wait an hour and you get it and the onions are soggy, you're just like, it's mush. I'm eating mush. You have to get it. If Loki says, hey, green bean casserole is on the table, you better fucking run because you're not getting the full experience. And if you don't get the full experience, you'll never understand. God bless America. God bless green bean casserole. And God bless the United States Army who beat Navy this week in the football game. 2 years in a row.
Boo, it's a fluke.
Horse shit.
No,
I'm not even going to hit the button.
I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the green bean casserole, but the way, or Army, but the way my boy makes a delicious ham.
Yeah.
With
fantastic.
Fucking candy coated.
Now I'm going to throw a little sidebar because I know we're going to do some Christmas gimmick here, and I know Mark Azarju, our friend, is going to have a Christmas gimmick the night before. Whoever makes green bean casserole, here's my challenge: throw some garlic in it, because Angela says there's no taste to it. There's no taste to it.
No. The reason
there's no taste to it. That's what she said.
Did you see the big bag of? She didn't have this last one, did she?
No, she didn't, and that's what I tried to tell her.
Did you see the big bag of garlic that me and fucking Janelle had? And we're like,
yes.
That's because I finally bought garlic for the house, and I bought it was.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what? But you know what brought it on was we hadn't had fresh garlic, like actual cloves of garlic, in a month. And she turned.
Oh my God! How could you breathe?
Right?
She told me the same thing. She goes,
"I can't breathe."
You know, you hit rock bottom when there's not fresh garlic in the house. No, she was absolutely right, because we didn't have any fucking fresh garlic in this house at all. So I went and I bought a 5-pound bag.
Nice.
Of fresh fucking garlic.
My God.
For Thanksgiving.
I'm rigid
for
right now.
For Thanksgiving, which is why when she posted that thing at the end, and she was like, you have garlic, and it was hearts all going around it. Because that was the first time in a month that we had fresh fucking garlic in the house.
I always used to keep a jar of minced garlic.
Oh, you have
fridge.
to.
Yes.
You have to. You have to.
And Amy moves in, right? She cleans out my fridge. She cleans out my fridge and she throws out my jar of minced garlic. And I'm cooking. She thought it was old, so I'm like, I'm cooking. I'm looking for it. I'm like, I'm like,
Where's my garlic?
I'm like,
where's my garlic?
have you seen my jar minced garlic? And she's like, oh, I thought it was old, so I threw it out. And I'm just like, you better get the fuck out with it.
IPA.
Just get it. Just get it.
You need to go get that fucking
Make
shit.
that too.
I put that in everything. I pour a bowl of cereal, minced garlic.
Minced garlic.
Oh my God, Ed, a man of my own heart. Thank you.
It's garlic. Is
Garlic.
Here's the thing. You throw
Say it right. Garlic.
You throw the garlic down, then the steak. You throw the garlic down, then the chicken. You throw the garlic down, then the fish. Garlic goes
Right.
first.
Yes.
Exactly.
Every time.
And you know what? I'm throwing it out there. If you're watching, Ange, Christmas.
Yeah, she missed it.
Christmas!
She missed the Thanksgiving. She missed because I put garlic in that fucking. You had it.
Yes. But
That
you
was the
has to
first
get
time.
it when it comes out with the crispy
Yeah, I feel
and the
bad.
gimmick and the whole.
I missed it too, but
Fuck.
it was the first Thanksgiving I had my mom.
The green bean casserole with the
garlic.
with the fresh garlic because you even called it out that we were so poor we couldn't even have like.
I don't
fresh
care if
garlic
it's
in the
minced
house.
garlic. I don't care if it's garlic powder. I don't care if it's whatever. Garlic.
I felt yeah,
Throw
like
it in
that was
there.
the first time I actually felt like a failure as a boyfriend when she was like, "We actually don't have fresh garlic in this
Oh,
house."
wow.
I was like, "Oh my god!" Like she just fucking called me out for not having fresh garlic in this house.
Nice.
Like we have fucking powdered garlic in this house, but that's not enough. No, it's got to be fresh garlic.
and she probably said
and-
that shit while watching the HD TV.
Probably
Watching the 800 channels of cable.
Yeah.
We have no fresh garlic.
double cheese, double garlic.
we so poor we can't afford no garlic. We got them fucking Brazilian nuts left over though.
Let's not go back there.
All right, quick hit around the table. One quick hit before we close out and go to top 10. Best Christmas gift you ever got. Parent, whether it's parents, girlfriend,
Easy,
wife, etc.
easy.
Go for it.
When I was 12 years old, I actually got Triptychon for Christmas.
What is that?
You don't know who
You know
Triptychon
what
was?
Triptychon is?
Oh my God, Triptychon was like.
Turn in your 90s card.
I was already an adult in the 90s, dipshit. And there you go. I'm body painted,
Triptychon
motherfucker.
was a triple changer from the Decepticons. He
Okay.
was a gigantic dinosaur, Tyrannosaurus. Then he could be like this like
he was the Decepticons' response to Omega Supreme.
Okay.
Metroplex.
Was it Metroplex?
It was
or-
Metroplex because remember Omega Supreme was just the he was the white Optimus Prime that was the car carrier.
No. You're confusing Omega Supreme with.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you're right.
Omega Supreme was like he had a train track.
Yeah.
He was an
but
Autobot base.
Yeah, he was too. But no, it was Metroplex that Triptychon came for. It definitely was Metroplex. But yeah, I do remember Omega Supreme because
Omega Supreme used to piss me off in the cartoon show.
because he was dumb.
It's like Omega Supreme, help us. I don't want to hang out with you. Like literally, that's how he was.
Nice.
I don't feel like it because my past sucked.
Nice. Ed, greatest Christmas gift you ever got?
Oh God, that's a tough one.
I did have Omega Supreme though.
That was good.
Oh God, honestly, I've had so many great gifts.
Come on.
You know what?
How about the Spock fucking?
Doesn't have to be as a kid. You have the whole life to work with. You have 40 fucking Christmases to work with. Go.
I gotta say, I'm gonna go with a kid because let's
Okay.
get
Spock to Enterprise.
no.
Merry Christmas.
No,
Happy
Ewok.
holidays.
I'm going to say the Ewok Village. I had that.
That was badass.
Oh,
That was-
nice.
with the trees, the tree
Yeah.
fort. Yeah, I had that too. That was fucking awesome.
I had that toy probably the longest out of my Star Wars toys, and
They had the fire. You could actually hook somebody up and fucking put them on
You
the
could put
rotisserie.
C-3PO or
Yeah.
whatever. I gotta say I played the fuck out of that when I
That
was a
was
kid.
awesome.
And because Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars film. I don't know why it always has been.
That's a great film.
What
My
was the
favorite.
original title of
Revenge
Return?
of
Revenge
the
of
Jedi.
the Jedi. We covered this
About 4
Why?
weeks ago.
Why did it not?
Because
because Jedi
George-
would never take revenge.
Exactly. We covered this 4 weeks ago.
And it's also why Star Trek changed their title from the Revenge of Khan.
To the Wrath of Khan.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait for Mike to come back, but keep talking about that gift.
No,
please.
I you know what? It was like the first Star Wars quote unquote play set I had where it was an environment. It was the only one I ever had. That was an environment. And I'd play Star Wars scenarios for hours with that shit. Like Darth Vader would show up at Ewok Village and fucking slice Wicket's goddamn head off because fucking Darth Vader.
Right.
And I loved it.
Right.
But I loved my original. I had so many of the original Kenner Star Wars figures. It pisses me off that I don't have them now.
How are you enjoying the Sierra Nevada Torpedo IPA? I just got to know.
It's gross.
Well, you're fucking gay, so it doesn't matter.
I had 3 vodkas before I drank it, so
I understand.
It's palatable. I'm just not an IPA guy. Here's the thing. I'm a Weizen. I like Weizen.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Weiss.
Yes.
I'm a Weiss.
You're a very wheat beer kind of guy.
Right. I'm just not an IPA guy.
All right.
The closest, like the IPA juiced. No, not the IPA. Oh, what is that one? The Citra.
The Citra, yes.
The Citra I liked because it was more Belgian. Just not an IPA guy.
I'm going to answer this question.
IPA is college snowflake beer.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Blue Moon is college snowflake beer.
Yeah, I agree with
no.
that.
Blue Moon is a woman's beer.
No, fuck you.
Yeah. Blue Moon is definitely cunt beer.
Horseshit.
It's a chick
Thank
beer.
you.
It's cunt
Thank
beer.
you, Loki.
And that's coming from my best friend Kim. She
When
said, "Wow, you like those chick beers?"
Shut up,
that
Ed.
is a chick beer.
Shut up, Ed. Get out of my house.
Absolutely
When
Fuck
I was
out
a
of my
kid, I thought the greatest gift ever was this pedal Batmobile that I got, which I could run around the neighborhood and just pedal around. And I was in the Batmobile. It wasn't until 2008 that I got the greatest Christmas gift ever. It was from my dearly departed friend Jeremy, who he passed away 6 years ago yesterday. I got this fantastic. It's in my living room. You've seen it. Is this fantastic framed photo of when Kevin Harvick won the Daytona 500. There's 3 different pictures, and there's a piece of the start-finish line that they cut up every year when somebody wins Daytona 500, and they throw out these collectibles. And it's like, oh, and there's a story behind it. Kevin Harvick started this race at X, and he restarted in 19th, and he came on to win the race with 4 laps. And he bought that for me because he knew how much, he knows how much racing means to me. He was a race fan himself. And it's in my living room for a reason. That every time I look up at it, I remember him. He didn't know he was going to pass. Nobody knew he was going to pass. But I look at that, and he bought that. He was no Kevin Harvick fan. He actually hated Kevin Harvick. He thought Kevin Harvick was the drizzling shits.
I actually think people do know.
What?
When even as unsuspecting as as death comes, I think for some reason
This was 4 years prior to his death that he bought this.
But that was like the biggest gift he ever bought you, right?
The biggest gift he ever bought me? Yes. But 4 years prior, I just looked at this thing.
But did you guys kind of lose touch before that?
No,
You
we
know what
were
I'm saying?
always
there was
in he called me 3 days before he died.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying sometimes you could be like me and Alan. Me and Alan are fucking super close friends. But in the last,
He was my neighbor for so many years.
Right.
right. But for the I really, and I'll call him out on this for the last 4 years since I left my fucking wife. We've kind of we don't see each other all the
I
time.
wonder why that is.
When I had my heart
Gee,
attack,
I wonder.
I had my heart attack 3.5 weeks before he died. And he's had heart problems all his life. He's had aorta valve issues, and he's got the clicker, which there's a lot of us that will, myself, Brock, Jason, Mike, anybody, not you, Mike, but, anybody who...
Besides Crohn's, I'm a healthy motherfucker.
In high school, we would sleep over his house, and, on the weekends, and you lay your head down to sleep, and you hear... And we didn't know. We're like... Dude, can you turn off your clock? He's like, no, that's my aortic valve. It's implanted in me. I can't turn it off. You're like, the first night it's like, fuck, I'm never going to get to sleep. After that, it's just it lulls you to sleep.
It's just like a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
You ever have that girlfriend that's got to have something moving, whether it be a radio or TV playing or the fucking fan. So something's got to be moving. But before you,
I'm still that way.
Right.
I was gonna say before you got used to that person being there, you had your own sleeping habits, right?
I still need the fan.
So that 2007,
I don't, but I'm used to it now.
So that 2007 Daytona 500, Kevin Harvick wins. You know, he's on the phone with me almost immediately. I got a bunch of calls that night, and he was the most important.
I'll be expecting these calls in February.
Why? Who are you rooting for in the Daytona 500?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about Super Bowl.
I'll be standing right next to you.
That's what I said. I'll be expecting these phone calls.
Anyway, he was one of the calls I got. He was like, dude, never thought I'd see it, et cetera, so forth. And 6 months later, when that collectible came out, I got this box on my doorstep. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I didn't order anything on eBay. I was a big eBayer at that point. I was selling jerseys, buying jerseys, et cetera. Got this big box. I opened it up, and there was a note inside from him. And I was like, oh, motherfucker. He went out of his way to do this. It's still on my wall to this day. And I love it. I cherish it. I'll never get rid of it. And it came from him. So to me, that was the biggest Christmas gift I ever got. Fan-fucking-tastic.
I feel bad because I don't have my biggest gift anymore.
Are you serious?
I don't have Tripticon. I gave it to Alan.
Yes, rest in peace, Neil Bonnet, Will. Because
I gave it to Alan. I remember specifically giving Tripticon to Alan, too. I was like, here, dude, I don't need this no more. Like, here you go.
You know what's funny about all those like toys and shit we got growing up, and it's like, when we were kids, nobody really, and I'm hoping this changes with this generation.
It
honestly.
won't.
This is the hope I that changes, where nobody really taught us about culture growing up. If you think about it,
good call. Good
you
call.
know, like we had no idea that the Star Wars toys we played with would be such a big deal now.
Right.
You know, because nobody taught us about culture. Nobody like sat us down and said, "Hey, listen, you know what George Lucas has done has changed American culture for years."
Yeah,
and you might have like felt differently. Same thing with what you got. Now, like, nobody. And like I said, like just us doing this show right now and information the way it is, like we really should sit young people down and be like, hey, listen, it's like what you do, not appreciate it, but just tell them like what you do now matters.
Yeah.
You know, and what you accumulate matters right now.
Yes.
You know, there's going to be.
It's like anything, right?
Do you know how much I had as a kid that could right now sell for thousands, if not millions?
It's not even just selling. It's just more or less.
And I get it.
It becomes a part of our culture. It becomes a part of
not
our
only
heritage.
the lexicon, but you're part of your heart.
Yeah.
I still have shit that I have since I was a kid. Unfortunately, my ex-wife has the first concert T-shirt I ever bought, and she refuses to give it back. 1983, Creatures of the Night Kiss T-shirt. Fuck her. I don't give a shit.
You know
but
what? There's nobody.
What I could get on the open market.
Salty.
What I could get on the open market right now.
It don't even matter what it is. It's more about.
Here's the thing. It's not the monetary value so much.
Yes.
But like, here's the thing.
It's emotional. It's very much emotional.
Here's the thing.
It's connected.
This is the ironic thing that slaps me in the face. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was an anthology show. Could have been Amazing Stories, Twilight Zone that came out. I can't remember, but I know that Mark Hamill was in it.
Oh, I remember that.
And he meets Willow. Actually, it was Willow. Not Willow. No, not Willow. Another one of the midgets. Trigger. Another one.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and I get called out for Brazilian nuts.
At that point, yes.
Anyway, it was one of the other midgets from Time Bandits. I can't remember what he was.
Oh, yes.
Movie.
Oh, classic.
It's all about you guys right now.
And he gives him some advice. And he tells him, he just tells him to accumulate as much stuff as you can. Buy a car that suits your style. Never let it go. It's like he tells him, never work a day in your life, blah, 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 blah. And he'll have everything he ever possibly could want. And,
kind of still true.
Fast forward to when he's like fucking 50 years old. The guy shows up again. He's like, dude, I'm fucking living in a shack. I have nothing. You told me to do this, that, and the other thing. And the guy looks at me and goes, well, you know, rich is a relative term.
Yeah.
But then suddenly someone shows up at his shack and he has all this old stuff. And they're all buying this stuff from him. And he's like rich, successful now. And he's fucking famous and blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh my God. So it's like the things we might not appreciate now or didn't appreciate then. Dude, trust me, I'm kicking myself. Every time I go to those toy stores in the mall, I'm kicking myself in the ass because I had this, I had that, I had this.
But did you enjoy it at the time? That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me.
I played the fucking shit out of those toys. You know what I'm saying?
No, like I said,
could you actually sit there and let that toy? Because I look at the same thing. You know what I found the other day? I actually found fucking what are the Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah,
dude, I found
they're worth so much now.
No.
They're not?
Only if they're fucking mint condition. You took care of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, mine are in good condition. They're not mint condition.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna trigger a lot of people. Fellas, you like toys at any age. I don't give a fuck. Don't listen to her. Keep your fucking toys.
Yeah.
I still look at toys to this day at Walmart.
I'm just saying. No, seriously.
No, you're absolutely.
Let's keep it real.
But don't take it out of the package, because as soon as you take it out of the package, it loses fucking value. It does. And that was my point.
That's our fault.
I actually found second generation Garbage Pail Kids, dude. I found them. I found a shit ton of them.
Nice.
But the problem is, I never put them in plastic. Or I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's our fault.
It is.
And our parents for not really explaining the
they're in good condition.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
Garbage
From
Pail
being
Kids,
as old as they are.
Garbage Pail Kids, as stupid as they were, that was a part of the culture.
It was. It was.
And we didn't appreciate it for what it was.
No, we didn't. I was sticking them on my wall for crying out
loud.
loud.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was stupid shit that kids got in trouble in school for. I didn't get bothered with them. I had no idea what they could have been.
It's my sincerest hope that everybody has the greatest holiday, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Three Kings, Hanukkah, fucking
make your holiday
fat-ass pig day.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit.
Here's the thing. Let's put it this way. And this is my opinion during Christmas. Even the Allied forces and the Nazis
Lex
took
Luger
a break
and British
for
Bulldog?
Christmas.
Oh, hey, real quick.
Go ahead.
To blow you guys' Christmas up, because I do this shit.
Yes.
They're talking about sending hookers over to the to the military men.
Oh my God.
And of course, the wives are blowing up about this.
God.
What do you guys think about this?
Who's doing this?
I got nothing.
People are sending hookers over to our military men.
Unless their wives are doing it, I object.
Yeah.
What
right?
about the single guys?
Single guys can do whatever they want.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So hold on. If I make these hookers available and a married man comes to the hookers, is that my fault?
No, he's at fault.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Because we are the real fucking truth, motherfucker.
I'm only trying to take care of my military men during the holiday season. Single guys is what I'm thinking. Now, when I send some hookers over there,
I'll guarantee that Sergeant Status has had his fair share of hookers.
I was going to say, is it my opinion to have the married men take these hookers? No. I'm sending it over there for the single men. However, are married men going to take advantage of this hooker?
Yes.
Is the hooker going to say no?
Of course.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, hooker's not.
No, she's not going to turn down money.
She
really?
got money.
Come
She's going to get
on.
fucking
She don't
paid.
give a fuck. She wants money, motherfucker. She don't give a fuck what dick's getting sucked in her. She don't care. Money.
Dick's a dick's
Exactly.
in her mind.
Exactly. She don't give a fuck. Dick revenge, dick this, dick that. Who cares? Money.
God. Dick.
Dick.
Sounds like my ex-girlfriend. Dick.
Here's the thing, though. Who's doing this?
So a group of people thought it would be nice for the holidays to get some hookers and
Who is this group? Like, just random
group
people?
of-
just random people thought it would be nice to send hookers over them. So they're
All right.
they're paying for them.
If random people are going to pay for hookers and fuck the single guys, fine.
Fly them over,
Now-
give them plane tickets, pay for them to do whatever the fuck they want, and they get to make their quote unquote tips
Now-
while they're over there.
Now, I'm going to say something.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's going to piss off everybody.
No,
Here we go.
No,
If you are a single guy that takes advantage of this hooker fighting alongside someone who hasn't fucked his wife in a year and a half, you're a fucking piece of shit.
hold on. Let me hold. Damn, that was a lot. If you're one of those single soldiers fighting alongside someone who hasn't fucked his wife in a year and a half, you're a piece of shit.
All right, I'm going to almost buy that. I really, oh my God, it's breaking my soul.
Can't do it. Read.
Sorry.
You married.
Can you Google? I will.
You
my
married.
phone's dead.
You had
I was
the
gonna say,
vow.
can you Google the vows for me right now?
Love, honor, obey, cherish, all that bullshit.
Thank you. You made those vows, motherfucker.
And you made the choice.
And I don't give a fuck who the fuck you think you
But
are.
Johnny
Temptation or not.
But Johnny Single made that same effort to the fucking armed forces to go over. And yes, you left your wife at home. I get it. I understand.
I
but
give
the
kudos.
single guy who went over, yeah, let Susie Chong come over and whatever. You made
I give
your
kudos
choice.
to the married man who says, have a good night,
Right.
guys. Have a good night.
Yeah.
My thing is, I get where you're coming. I see where you're coming from, but this is a personal.
I'm not saying he can't. That's my personal
This is
opinion.
a personal decision that they're gonna make.
No, I'm not saying they can't do it. I will never say someone can't do something. I won't even say the married guy.
Okay.
The married
Let
guy
me
can't
take
fuck the
pussy
hooker.
out of it. Let me take pussy out of it. Say your favorite food is pecan pie, and Private Burns
Does
gets
not like pecan pie.
2 pecan pies for Christmas.
Regardless of if he likes them or not.
Exactly. Now, are you going to indulge in those pecan pies if he goes like this to you?
I'm holding these pies right here.
If he's offering me pecan
I'm
pie.
offering you these pecan
abso-fucking-lutely.
pies because Private
And you
Burns does not
love
like
pecan pies.
because Private Burns does not like these pecan pies.
No, it don't care.
no.
Even if you do like them, but you're willing to share with your fellow brethren
I'm following
Well,
you,
like
here's the
Army
thing.
boys do.
which I was never in, by the
No,
way.
you weren't.
No. Here,
Stolen valor.
Stolen Valor.
pause for a second. So,
Go ahead.
So
Oh, Christ. Here we go.
No.
No, I got you.
Me and Private Burns are serving together.
Yes.
He gets pecan pie.
Yes.
But I don't like pecan pie.
So,
even if you don't like it,
No,
even
I'm
if
just
it's your
saying-
favorite,
Maybe I get 2 and I like pecan pie and I got 2 of them.
You
and
just
I want
wanna
to give one
share.
to you.
You just wanna
Private
share.
Jakes.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. Not everybody likes pecan pie.
right?
Correct.
If
Not everybody likes pussy either.
I'm just saying.
Oh, my
No,
God.
Here's the thing.
Elton John.
I'm
This
just saying.
This is my perspective.
Private John.
This is my perspective.
Go ahead.
This is my perspective, and I've never been in the military. This is the way
Right.
I would feel. You and I are deployed in the Middle East or wherever. Okay, let's say he's married, you're married, I'm not,
Right.
or whatever. They're offering me a hooker. You and I have worked together closely. I'm like, my personal opinion is, I'm like, you know what, bros? If you can't get any, I can't get any. We live or we die together.
Right.
That's
now,
the way I feel.
me personally, I look at you
I don't know about
and I
that.
go, wow, dude, that's pretty fucking admirable. However, and if I turn to you in the same
He
sentence,
fucks a hooker.
if I turn to you in the same sentence and say, dude, if you want a piece of that right now, my relationship with my wife is so strong that I don't even need to look twice at that piece of ass right now and think about it.
But I'm
You
going
know
to
what I'm
say
saying?
this. I'm
Like it
Go ahead,
is.
go ahead.
It's
Keep going.
it's about personality. It's about personal. You can say
Unlike
all day
Navy
long,
guys.
Here's the thing.
Did I say that out loud?
Here's the thing. I would not, even if you guys are married, you'd be like, give me the hookers. I
No.
wouldn't care.
No, absolutely.
But if I was with you and I'd be like, look, bro,
You can't get it.
If you guys can't get it because you're married,
I saw that.
if there's a potential that you're gonna fucking die without ever fucking your wife again, I'm dying with you under the same standard.
And that's
I
fucking.
buy it.
But we've
That's
also,
awesome.
we-
That's awesome.
Hey, we've
That's
talked
awesome.
about this on another show too about fucking honor and about being that way.
And here's the thing.
And if that's how you're going to be, I want you to be my battle bro.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
I'm just
That's
saying.
fucking.
Some
I'm
bearded
just saying-
motherfuckers don't believe
no,
in
fuck
this.
That. You battle bro for life right there with that one.
I'm just saying, listen, it's kind of like it's kind of like being on a fucking island. Let's say
I retort. I agree with you. I like where you're going with this.
We crash on an island. 3 people are dead. The only way to survive is to eat the dead. The way I feel it, it's like, you know what? As a civilized man, I was born. As a civilized man, I'm going to die.
I'm going to die. You want to eat me after I'm dead? Go ahead. Yeah, I feel you.
Never served
the
people.
Difference, and I think Mike can speak on this, is that when I went through basic and AIT, and when Mike did the same thing, there were married guys that came through, and they were like, no, we're not going to go out with you guys and rent a hotel and do the fucking bathtub full of beer.
It was available to them.
It sure was. But you know what they did? They stayed behind.
Right.
All the single guys went out and
and we didn't understand.
Did what we did.
We called them idiots. We're like, yeah, you're stupid, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
but
your wife's in Iowa. What is she going to do? But then again, we were the 20-year-olds.
We were a different age, right.
Exactly. We were the 20-year-olds where they were the 20-year-olds with a wife at home.
Right.
So it was a different lifestyle. We did not understand them, and they did not understand us.
Exactly.
And so when you went out to those hotels and filled the bathtub full of beer and ice, and you had the parties and you had the debauchery or whatever, they didn't get involved because they found what we didn't find until we came home.
Exactly.
See, so at the time, I'm not trying to stop you.
No, go. You're great.
What we didn't know at the time was that they found what we were looking for. And when we had those parties and we did those stupid things, and Lee Bozeman will tell you, and Kevin Minifield will tell you, and if I could get Kevin on the phone, we'd have him here, or Delbert Black, or any of the guys I served with, they would tell you that we were single guys just out to get our junk wet. Whether we did it or not didn't matter. We had a bathtub full of beer. We had a hotel room full of our buddies. We had a fucking fantastic time.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Now, the married guys who stayed back at the barracks and did their due diligence and whatever.
Because they had no money left in their fucking account anyways, let's be honest.
Well, and if they did, they certainly weren't going to tell us. They stayed back because they believed in something that we didn't understand yet.
No, absolutely, and I agree with it.
There were some guys.
That's why I said it was a very good point.
Right,
very
and
good
there
point.
are some guys until the day they get married who don't understand that fact and will continue to operate under the assumption that, well, I'm transient. I can do what I want. I can have a litter of women all around the country.
Ric Flair.
Why'd you sign up?
Ric Flair.
That's what I would ask the guy.
Ric Flair.
All right.
Honestly, that's what I'd ask the guy.
Let's do
the guy, why'd you sign up?
You want to know why? You want to know why he signed up? You want to know why I signed up?
I know why he signed up. I know why you signed up. I'm just saying, anyone's going to... I'm not talking...
It wasn't about worldwide pussy, I'll tell you that.
Here's the thing. I'm not talking about boot camp, being stationed. I'm talking about deployment. And maybe it's just me, and I will not fault a single guy for going out and fucking some Middle Eastern whatever. I'm just saying, like, I would turn to the married guy and be like, you know what? We drink together, we fight together, we die together, we fuck together. That's how it is.
Bottom line. As you're saying that, yes.
Just saying.
I feel it. And for not being a serviceman, you got the brotherhood down. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You do.
Absolutely.
You really do.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
I'm not, and I would never.
But as that married man, I would turn to you and be like, look, I know that shit's worth it when I get home. You want to go get your fucking chickadee wet? Go ahead, brother.
Right.
We'll be back here doing shots because I'm going to fucking beat this motherfucker Mortal Kombat right now.
And I'd be like, shut the fuck up. You ever played 5th edition?
I may as well take this hat off right now because, stolen valor and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Patriotism is personal. That's
Play
all
that fucking music, baby. It's 10 o'clock.
Hit that
it's
fucking
time.
beautiful peen footage.
You guys weren't in the fucking holiday spirit by now.
Oh, my God. There is...
Hit it.
All right. Well, guys, it's Christmas. And if you watch ABC, Freeform, whatever the bullshit is, there's the 25, 75, 95 days of Christmas.
Yep.
You got Christmas movies coming out of your bunghole, and it's making your anus itch.
A little bit.
So I actually stole this top 10 list from a radio station I heard 2 days ago. I made sure to go to their website, and I agreed with every single vote that they had. This was a 3-week vote that they had. It was 101.5 out of New Jersey, which, strangely enough, I get on my radio in the Ace-mobile, which is a fantastic company car. So, to me, I agreed with all of them. I'm gonna steal their list. I'm giving you this. NJ 101.5. I agreed with all of them, 10-1. This is the top 10 funniest Christmas movies of all time. Starting with number 10, Jingle All the Way, starring
Arnold
Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. Fantastic movie.
I miss
If
Sinbad.
you haven't seen it, go out and see it.
Sinbad was taken away from us way too early.
Sinbad's still alive, actually. But he was taken
Is
away
he?
from us because he's not funny
I'm
anymore.
talking about his career.
Yeah, exactly. He's not funny anymore.
Because you know why? Because he's the last of the clean comedians.
Yeah, it's true.
I'll agree with that. Have you
Sure.
ever seen Afros and Bell Bottoms? If you haven't, go out and find it. Fantastic.
And he never was a genie, folks. Let it go.
No. Number 9, The Ref, which was based out of Connecticut. Dennis Leary, Kevin Spacey. Can't remember the name of the prude lady.
Kevin Spacey before the allegation.
Yeah. Exactly. But
We let him go.
what a fantastic
Let
movie.
him go.
I love it.
Let
I
him
watched it a couple
go.
weeks ago.
He's felt them balls
Oh, my
flow.
This is why we work together. Number 8. I know this is low on the list for a lot of you people, but I agree with it. Number 8 is Elf.
I could get a little higher.
Alf?
No.
No,
It
Elf.
shouldn't be any higher.
It should.
Elf was more of a story
6.
of the
6.
boy, or the man,
I
and his father.
Hate Elf.
I hated Elf until about 3 years ago, and then I kind
still
of like
hate
Elf.
I still hate Elf.
All right. Number 7, The Santa Claus, featuring Tim Allen, who, by the way,
Funny
had a
as
Coke.
fuck.
It was corny, but it was a great Christmas
no,
film.
funny. I love
Oh.
that movie.
It was fantastic. I actually like the second one better than I like the first one. The third one can kiss a dick, but the first one, The Santa Claus,
I've only
was
ever seen
fantastic.
the first one, I think.
Go see the other two. That's
I'll
your
check
home.
it out.
That's your homework. We gave Corey homework on C&J Speedway Review. Now you have homework
Yeah, but-
before next week.
Dude, I have like all those shows to like produce.
You can't watch 2 movies in the next week,
There's a 4-year-old in the house.
and she'll love both of them. Yes, she will. Oh, I had a 4-year-old once. I'm betting you she'll love it. Number 6, Eddie's favorite movie we talked about earlier, Home Alone. One of the best Christmas movies of all time. Nowadays,
Mike's favorite, not my favorite.
oh, I'm sorry. I know you mentioned something about it.
No, it's a good movie.
It's a
is a good
fantastic
movie.
film. And
I want to know what that family made to have that
I
house.
know. Did you see that house?
I want to know what they did for a living.
Somebody put a meme up earlier. It's like,
Yeah, they did. That.
yeah, you saw that. Number 5, Bad Santa was a great fucking film. Oh, Lady J's chiming in. She's going all Jerry Springer. It's all good. Because we told her she could have
I
one.
haven't seen either yet.
Go see Bad Santa. It's fucking phenomenal. Number 4, I know Loki brought it up earlier. Scrooged.
I fucking love Scrooge.
What
That's
a
my
great
favorite fucking
Saw that
film.
in the theater with my dad originally.
I did
Fucking
see that in the
good
theater.
movie.
Yes, yes. That has been my. I watch it every year since I've been. It came out in like '97, right?
Scrooged was 1994, I believe.
Was it '94
4 or 5?
I swear to God, I thought it was after the military.
Trivia.
Somebody go to the Google machine.
Trivia
Quick.
starring
my
his 2
phone's-
brothers.
Yes,
Yes.
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 I
You're
thought
in
I was-
charge of the
no,
Facebook
my phone,
gimmick.
It's done. My phone's
Oh,
dead.
shit.
It's dead. I'm sorry.
Never
man.
mind.
But no, I've been watching that every year now.
It's a great film.
No, it is. It's great.
It never
It's fucking
gets
great.
old.
You remember the heartbreak fucking of that movie?
1988.
What's the
88,
heartbreak?
thank you.
1988.
It was 88. Oh, damn. Good shit. when he's down in the fucking sewers and he's like, come on, man, it's tea time.
Yup.
And he hits the fucking guy in the chest and the fucking, the watch kind of drips down from his fucking frozen fingers. That was it, man. That was like, oh,
Nice.
damn. That was it for me. That was like this ain't a funny movie. This is actually fucking like serious kind of.
It's taking a Christmas Carol and it's just like throwing a fucking lightning bolt up its ass.
It was great, man. It was fucking great. When he put
Number
the cats in
3.
there.
I hope you guys all appreciate this film, and if you don't, go out and watch it in the next 2 weeks. Trading Places. It was built
Oh,
around
yeah.
Christmas.
Yes.
Exactly.
It does take place during Christmas.
Yes,
Yes,
it does. And it was
Pause when Jamie Lee Curtis shows her boobs.
Just some
Pause
beautiful
it.
That was good.
tits.
That was
Pause
good.
it.
My phone's, otherwise I would put it up right now.
That was good.
She's got some nice tits.
That was good.
She does
But
have
to
nice
me,
tits.
it just showed man's inhumanity toward man. And at Christmas, of course.
Trivia.
Right.
The brothers show up in Coming to America.
Yes,
Yes, they do.
When he hands the thing, Mortimer, we're back.
We're back.
Nice. Number 2, I think it's Eddie's favorite Christmas movie, A Christmas Story. I
You
love the
that
film.
movie. I still love the movie.
You love the film. You love the film.
Fa ra 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 ra.
Rah, 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 rah. The
Such a
leg lamp.
racist movie.
I still, to this day, want a leg lamp. Eventually, I want the leg lamp in my house.
You know, I
Seriously.
remember being a kid and getting so excited because he said the word bitch.
I know. And number 1, as if it's any fucking surprise, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, Ed brought it up
That
earlier.
is my favorite.
Sure, it was
Christmas
full.
movie.
My
It's-
favorite fucking line.
Right?
Shitter was
Shitter's
full.
full. You can't deny.
Like he's literally in your sewer system. Like think about the stench that is coming out of that as he is fucking pumping
but he's
raw
enjoying
sewage.
it. He's enjoying it.
He's used to the smell. You, however, would not be. Like, that's the point I'm trying to make here. As he is pumping raw sewage into a sewer system, that entire system would smell so fucking bad.
But he looks up and he goes,
Shitter's
"Man,
full."
Shitter's full. That was the ugly sweater I wanted to wear, but I'm not going to do it. I can't.
It's funny because as a kid, you don't get that joke.
No.
When,
Dude, that
is
movie is great.
Oh, no, it is. When you're an adult and you really break down that fucking joke, you're like, like, if that was my relative, I'd kill him.
Yeah.
So
I'd kill him.
Nothing
Because
is
that
better.
sewer is going to smell for months, dude.
Nothing is
Horrendously.
Nothing is better except towards the end of that movie, he was reading The Night Before Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like not a creature was stirring except Eddie.
Eddie.
Oh,
Carried my
yeah.
boss up the sidewalk with a fuck. What the hell? Dude,
Right.
Chevy Chase is at his peak at this fucking
He
movie.
He's
really is.
amazing.
He is.
He's
I
amazing.
love Chevy Chase.
Dude, I love
Dude,
watching
it's funny.
Christmas Vacation every year.
I listen to a lot of...
Scrooge, Christmas Vacation, and Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. I gotta watch every
Amen.
year.
You have
Those are my
Mickey's
three.
Christmas
Those
Carol.
are my three.
Mickey's, you gotta watch
If I
Mickey's
skip
Christmas
it,
Carol.
I ain't gonna cry. But those three that I
It's
just
on
mentioned,
Netflix. Just watch it and you'll be a believer.
Ex-
if it's my
Exactly.
I love. I'm not. Dude, I had the fucking pistachio with yogurt. I had the fucking moment with you. All right, I get it. I'm on
That's
the
gonna
movie
be-
with you.
That's gonna be the new Loki and Jabroni commercial with yogurt.
With yogurt.
With yogurt. Around the table, let's give these people what they came for. Let's give them a great Christmas wish. Starting with Ed, because he's usually the most cynical of all of us. One Christmas wish for our listeners.
I wish that all of you, life, liberty, happiness. That's it.
Okay. Mike?
I wish that each and every one of you that listen to us, because it's like up to like, I think it's like 400 now that we have likes or some shit like that.
On Facebook is almost 500.
So I wish that at least half of you cheap motherfuckers would donate $1 to $2 to the Patreon fucking site, so we could at least be making some decent money here. And when we try to do live events, I actually have cameras that I can work with. I'm just going to throw that out there right now because it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I had the technology. I had Ed on the phone with me. The fucking camera failed me. If we just had a couple of y'all, half of the fucking 500 people that liked us just donate $1.
If you want more local wrestling broadcasted right to your living room,
or just more camera angles, or what we're trying to do, we're trying to do it. I just want more love. We're trying to bring it to you guys. We need help. We can't just pull this out of our pockets. Believe me, if once we get sponsored and y'all motherfuckers that have Patreoned us from day one, we'll ship you guys out here to our first fucking national show. And
the shirts are coming.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, but bottom line is we just need the help to make it a 24/7. We need the help to make it 24/7. That's what I wish. That's my Christmas wish.
I wish that each and every one of you who listens to this show, whether it's on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. Oh, my God. Thank you, Spotify.
Just brand new Spotify.
Would hit the subscribe button, leave a review.
Move
us up the ranks. Go to Facebook page, facebook.com/The Loki and Jabroni Show. Find us, like us, love us, and share us with all the people that you know have just the same sick and depraved sense of humor that you have.
Hashtag ask Loki about Brazilian nuts.
Oh, my Christ.
Just don't ask him about the Brazilian.
Not that one. Not that one. If you want to see someone in body paint in the Minnesota Vikings gimmick, if you want to see him in Ohio State gear, if you want to see Eddie or
3 years in a row now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which I've done like
I don't make bets that involve nudity.
We're being watched in Georgia right now.
I was willing to wear fucking black and gold all over my tatas.
I wanted to change the game that week.
It happened, right?
Yes.
And unfortunately, it was for you.
Because he's a man of his word. I'm a man of my word.
3 years straight, I wore that fucking shit. Jersey, sweatshirt.
Yep. And next year, hopefully, it's going to be Jersey again. We don't know. I just want all of you who listen to this show to review us, like us, love us, go to the Facebook page, like us, etc. And I want you guys to have the best holiday you could possibly have.
Fuck yeah. And if you guys are cold,
I'm colder than fuck.
Are you cold right now?
Yes.
You know what would help you right now?
What?
Pellets.
Oh, you're right.
Do you know where you can get pellets at?
I do. You can go to Ace Hardware in Middletown, Connecticut, Rocky Hill, Connecticut, or Norwich, Connecticut.
Ooh, I like Norwich because it's close by us.
Yes, you could. You can buy Okanagan wood pellets, the best
those fucking pellets.
Canadian pellets you can buy in this country.
This country.
$7.99 for a 40-pound bag.
Or
$300 for an entire pallet.
A pallet. Now, people, a pallet will last you, and tonight was cold.
Oh, yeah, it was. I'm fucking
cold. Tonight was cold. I even turned up the heat tonight. Tonight was cold. $300 will last you at least 2 months in the most frigid of winter conditions.
Easily.
If you have that right next to your pellet stove, you will be more than happy. $300. You will thank this gentleman right here. You will thank this gentleman right here and that gentleman over there. $300
in the box,
and you are heated for the fucking winter.
Mention
the
that
winter.
You heard it here on the Loki and Jabroni Show. And
you get
entered into a sweepstakes to win I think it's a $10 gift card.
Yes.
For Ace Hardware in Connecticut, Rocky Hill, Middletown, Norwich.
$10. Come on, man. You've been waiting for that fucking hammer? $30, $10 gift certificate,
Boom.
$20 out of your pocket. Done. You want anything else? You want that pellets for next year. You take that $10 gift certificate.
Boom.
$290 sitting in your garage for next year. Heat's done.
Pow!
It's done. You own a house. Guess what? That pellet stove ain't going nowhere.
And let me tell you,
You just save money.
I'm gonna give you 2 words that you may not be familiar with.
Fuck off.
No, that's
Save
what they
money?
are familiar with because they listen to this show. Free delivery.
Ooh, that's even better.
Free delivery.
Do you know how much a fucking ton of pellets is?
I do.
I do.
Do you?
Yes.
And how much would it be for you to pick up in a car?
$65 at the place I work at. That will not
Easily.
be named.
Yes.
Are you going to fit it in your
No,
car?
that's what it is.
No.
Are you going to fit it in your pickup truck?
No.
You need that shit flatbedded, bro.
Yes, you do.
Exactly. Exactly. So free delivery is at least a $75 savings.
Amen.
Think about that. So not only are you getting
And they go fast.
Yo, they do.
They go fast.
They do. Not only are you talking about a whole year, and today was cold, people.
Yeah, it was.
Today was
I
cold.
know I did deliveries today for a particular company.
Today
What?
was the first day I didn't take off my jacket before 7 o'clock, and I opened those doors at 5.
I was
5 for
colder
2
than
hours.
fuck.
I'm wearing my Carhartt. Y'all know that jacket.
I delivered
that shit's
rock
Kevlar,
salt.
man.
I delivered pellets. I delivered a lot of things today, and it was colder than shit.
It was.
And I was layered, and it still
It was
bit into
cold,
me.
man.
However, you go to Ace Hardware, Rocky Hill, Middletown, Norwich. Go in, get the Okanagan wood pellets, and next week we're gonna change the fucking product of the
You'll
month.
be done, dude. You'll be done. Like, this is it. Like,
You can't
this
get
is
it.
the only chance right
this
now to
price
get your
anymore, you
$10
can't.
gift certificate and the price for these fucking chips. Trust me, you want this price now. Because when the winter starts hitting, it's going to go up. And it's not these guys' fault. They're going to fucking raise the price because that's how you make money, folks.
Exactly.
So get the deals while you can get the deals. We got them out there. Star Wars just started. We've heard mixed
December
reviews.
18 is supposed to be the Star Wars.
We've heard mixed reviews already on it, though.
Yeah.
I've heard mixed reviews on it already. Justice League, big time movie, same thing. People dogging it. Make your
I
own.
liked it.
Make your own interjection. Go out and see these movies. Go to our website. Save yourself a little cash. Give us a little cash. Make sure you go give that. And when you see the movie, when you buy the product, chime in. Let us know.
Yes.
Be like, hey, dude, I bought this shit on fucking Amazon. It was awesome. Or, hey, dude, I went and saw this movie. It was kind of good. We'll put you on the show. We'll read your review.
Exactly.
Like,
We have the thing right here. We can put you on the show
we got
right
the
now.
time. We got the spot. We're more than happy to do that for you guys. You guys are going out there and you've seen these movies. You're going out there and you're buying this product. Dude, we want to show this guy.
One last thing before I go, and I know I referenced it a couple times. Yesterday was the 6-year anniversary of my best friend passing away.
I
His
remember
name
that,
was
yep.
Jeremy Dalton, and unfortunately, the body paint doesn't show, but on my heart is a tattoo that represents him. And there's not a day that goes by I don't think about him. And like Eddie said many, many, many episodes ago when he said about Matthew Chu, who I still think about in his honor, Eddie's honor, I should say. I still think about Matthew Chu, and every time a new story comes up, I very much follow it. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about Jeremy. There's 2 pictures in my bedroom that every day that I wake up, there's 2 pictures. If you could picture where I sleep, there's one here and one here, to my immediate front and to my immediate left. That he was easily my best friend, my vocal conscience. He was the guy that brought me back down to earth when I was getting a little too hot. Kind of like what you do now. But no offense to you, he was the original. And I think about him every day, and in the last couple days I have had vivid dreams about him, and it was the first time ever in, I want to say 6 years that he's been gone, that he's actually spoken to me in a dream. And he said the words, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. Everything I do, everything I want to do, and everything I continue to do is in his honor. And I just want to dedicate everything we did today to him. because he really was. He still continues to be my voice of reason. There's never going to be another like him. And I said it to you about 7 or 8 months ago. It's like, you're never going to reach Jeremy's status, but you're 1A. And that's lofty status. If you can't be Jeremy, you can be 1A. That's really good. I just want people to know that if you have someone in your life that you love and you cherish and that brings you to a very level point, cherish that person. Because when you lose them, it's never the same. And I've never been the same. I'm just now coming up, and thanks to this guy and thanks to Eddie, I really want you people to know that there's something special about what we do here that has brought me back to who I am. And as long as I breathe breath, this is important, and this is the reason I live. No offense to the Eternal Flame or the kids or anything else, but
it's passion. Absolutely,
there's just
Absolutely.
There's just something special about what he brought to my life, and it's been gone for 6 years, and I'll never forget it. And to Carrie and to Camille and to Owen, his wife and his kids,
we're getting ready to go on 3 years.
There's not enough I can say about how much this guy means to me. So thank you, Jeremy, and thank you, Carrie, Camille, and Owen, and thanks to you guys, because you've kept my fire alive, and it's we've been doing this almost 3 years, and you've made every December special for me, and I can't thank you guys enough. And I promised myself I wouldn't do this, but thank you. But you guys are Eddie and Mike. You guys are special, and you guys have kind of collectively tag team taken the place of someone who was taken from me far too soon. And
man, I'm a dick.
As my boy becomes verklempt, I just got to say
thank you.
Well, this is what the holidays are for, folks.
He's going to be chilling at Tokyo Sushi this Saturday for his birthday. Make sure if you guys are in the Norwich area, it's right across from frickin' Mohegan Sun. Come on, you can't beat it.
Chevrolet,
come on over here and spend some time with my man. Buy him a shot. As I said, hashtag rise up and buy me a beer. Get this motherfucker a happiness right now. I'll tell you what, there's nobody better in this world than this man. He said it before. I back up my bets. Well, never once has he backed away on his bets. So
I love you, Jeremy James Dalton. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm going to say appreciate what you have
while it's here.
Remember those that you don't.
Exactly.
And drink heavily.
And cherish the things that you have now, because you never know when it's going to be gone.
And quick announcement, there will be a new website for 2018.
Ooh.
I'm curious.
I am too. Merry Christmas, guys. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Three Kings Day. Happy Hanukkah, you Jewish sexy son of a bitches. I love you all. Thank you guys for tuning in for
Happy
us.
birthday, Jabroni.
Happy birthday, Jabroni. Happy birthday, you sexy bitch. And guys, if you haven't contributed to Patreon, why the fuck not? We're fucking awesome.
I got to shower twice to get this shit off my chest.
I love you guys. Please share. Please like and spread it like a fucking STD.
And basically follow us on Spotify. If you're a Spotify fan, please hit the follow button. You'll get every episode when it comes out. Do it. And leave us a 5-star review on iTunes.
Why not? Why not?
Seriously.
Why not?
And buy Eddie Jake's books, plural. Do it.
Three books coming out. I'm still waiting. No, 3 books coming out. He's got 2 right now, but 3's coming out.
Working on a third. Almost done.
I'm still waiting for my very own Walking Dead role-playing series, as it were.
It's coming.
Yeah, I know.
I've been working on it.
I know. I read your stories.
I've been posting shit.
The fucking...
I've been posting some short blurbs.
No, I know. And let me tell you, the first one you did had fucking, what's her name, in a fucking fit of orgasm.
Wow.
Amanda, no. Fuck. I'm a horrible
wow,
person.
You're a fucking asshole.
I am.
You really are.
Fuck, I forgot her name.
Wow. It's fucking horrible, dude. You ought to die.
See, Amanda, she takes care of my drinks, though, on the weekends. I love Amanda for that.
So they got to serve you booze to matter?
No.
Only bartenders' lives matter?
No, but double D's at least. All right, can we close this now?
Have a nice day. Goodbye, folks.